Right, I think we are good to go live. Alright, let's fade this out a bit. Okay, hello everyone. Can everyone hear me?
Yeah.
Hooray. Did that work?
We can hear you.
Did that work correctly?
Should have done.
Yeah, I've got videos. Yeah, it looks good. Okay, alright, yeah. Hello everyone and welcome to WXYDND. I am your GM, Yorick, and today we are doing the third episode of Adventurers Where's My Cat? A silly, whimsical, fun D&D game where I also put in increasingly hard combat and see if my players can survive. I am joined by Cohen.
Oh, my name is Chris, or Chris. Cohen is my in-game name. I'm barbarian.
Despair.
Hello. Many of you probably recognize my voice and haven't heard it in forever. I am Wiccan Muse here on Twitch. I am playing the Tiefling Sorcerer Despair today. Thank you.
Okay, Ellie. Despair.
Hello, I am Miss Muguyuki. I'm playing Ellie Spritzwick, a fairy sport druid. So, yay! That's me.
Okay, we've got echoes again. I can hear audio from the stream.
If someone's got the stream up that's in the chat, that's in this thing, make sure you've got it muted, please.
I do not.
Okay, I think that's in it.
Not me.
Nothing. Yeah, next on the list, Kelsey.
Oh, it's me. Damn it. I was just really reaching for my drink. Right. No, I'm a giant. No, I'm just suck. But yes, Kelsey, who is a human paladin, and she's a bit nuts, but she has no idea what she's doing. So, yeah, there you go. That's me.
Okay, and let's see if I can get the name right. I'm terrible. Yukonen.
Hello, I'm Rachel and I am playing Ukanen.
Yukonen.
Well,
Yep.
just to trip you up tonight.
Sorry.
Yeah, players are quiet apparently. And Zalaya.
I'm Dom, I'm playing Zarlaya, a tiefling rogue.
Wunderbar. Yeah, Moogle to the rescue.
That should be it, hopefully.
Is it just? It was literally the desktop audio.
Yeah.
Okay, so just bump that up. Yep. Keep us in the know, please, Mina. All right. Last week, we did a roll to see who wanted to do the recap. The one who rolled the highest does the recap and gets a point of inspiration. Are we happy to do that again?
Ecstatic.
Ecstatic. Wonderful. All right. Anyone who
We
wants
just
to...
need to remember what actually happened last week. So, yeah.
Again, if you want me to do it, I can do, but I will give the monsters inspiration. Yeah. Who did it last week? It was Cohen last week, wasn't it?
Yeah, with me.
Yeah. Like I said, this is optional, so no one has to do it. But we've got a very clear leader.
Luckily, it's not me anyway.
Yeah, we've got a very clear leader here.
Oh, are you waiting for me to do
Yeah.
anything?
Well, it's up to you. If you want to roll, you can do. If you don't, that's fine too. Do you want to try and get a natural 20? No. Okay.
Oh well.
Nobody wants to get a natural 20 here.
No, not really.
Okay, so last week we finished off a combat involving Smoke Mephits and the Fire Lord, who was 2 magmins or 3 magmins in a coat. We killed the middle magmin, but we adopted the other 2 magmins, who will come and work for Copper, and they're called Lenny and Carl. We were paid our gold, and then we finished off taking the caravan to Crater View, and saw the entirety of the crater, and then we carried on forward to Crater Ton, where, because we'd been shortchanged, I tried to get some more money but was stopped. And then we were shown around the town. I'm still not
Lawful good
not
to the
sure about that
rescue.
at all. Yeah. And then we've just currently been being shown around the town of Craterton by Ella. And we have just got to the Wizard's Tower, and we've just passed 2 stone golems. One's happy and one's sad. That's about all I can remember.
Yeah, no, that's great. Yeah, award yourself.
I would have done it in a Scottish accent if I'd seen that before I started.
I'm glad you didn't.
Okay, Lenu.
Award yourself a point of inspiration, and yes. However, this week we have a new player. So instead of starting off at the Wizard's Tower, we are going to start around 2 days earlier, back on the trail, on the road towards Crater Fall. Conan missed the caravan. So, Conan, do you want to tell us who you are and what happened? How did you come to miss the caravan?
Oh, I am Ukanan.
Okay.
I am a furlong. I am a cleric, and I was just far too fascinated in gathering my herbs for my healing kit, and just totally lost track of time because I'm known for my bit of ditziness, and tend to wander off when I see something that takes my interest, especially when it comes to herbs. So I missed the caravan.
Yes. I don't think the party or Granny Overhill, the caravan leader. Oh, yeah. So I thought that might happen. Yeah, I'll move it over.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Like I said, it's happened last week as well. So yeah, I can't use this. I can't use the other screen. That's fine. Yes. There was either some kind of terrible clerical, forgive the pun, error. But yes, you can have missed the caravan. But I am assuming that she picks up the trail. In fact, yes. Do you want to give me a survival check to see how well that goes?
Oh heck.
Oh heck, yeah.
Oh, I made the screen too small. Hold on.
12 is decent. For a caravan heading along a main road a secondary road for the most part. In fact, let's quickly go back onto that map. And yeah, everything's going slow right now, so I don't know how long it's going to take for this to load up for you. Currently we're looking at, there we are, thank you Chris. Okay, it's still blurry on mine, but yes, So the caravan set off at Triel. I'll ping that a few times. So yes, at the start you are following a main road up along the trade way, and you know you're going north along it, and it's just a case of finding the turn-off point. It's not very well marked on this map, so I put it on myself, but there is another minor road heading off the tradeway, heading towards Hardbuckler, and with a 12 it's easy enough to spot that road, and you make pace. You're not part of the caravan at this point, so you're just on foot, so, and a furbolg for that matter as well, so your stride is long and you are making pretty good time. However,
I don't like that sound.
you're still a ways behind, and on the second day of travel you've made it along towards so the trail to hills are now directly to your north, and you're making your way along and coming down the road towards you. In fact, give me a perception check. Ten. 10 is decent, and this is an openish space. So as you make your way along this road, you see just a couple of 100 yards ahead of you a great big tiger heading towards you down the road. It sees you as well, and you see as it slows its pace and kind of like as it is still running, it's kind of like start raising itself up onto all fours, still heading towards you, until it kind of reshapes into a humanoid form, and getting significantly smaller as it does so as well, until ahead of you see a humanoid tiger who's just shapeshifted out of being an actual tiger size form, and he stops about 40 feet away from you and just puts his hand up and says, "Hail, do not be alarmed, I am not a threat."
I am in total gobsmack by what just happened. I'm just standing there with my gob dropped to the floor.
Yeah, he notices that you're a little bit in shock, so he just goes into his blurb. Hello, I am Fernando, the were-tiger. I am an established figure in these parts, so do not worry. I am captain of the Wild Rangers.
Oh.
Have you heard of me, perhaps?
I think I might have heard of you. I think I might have supposed to met up with you. But I'm just so ditzy I can't remember stuff so easily.
Oh, that is a shame. Might I ask your business?
I was supposed to be heading to Craterfall with a caravan, but I got distracted with herbs and I missed the caravan, so I'm trying to make my way there now. I think I'm on the right road, but I'm not entirely sure.
Well, yes, as it turns out you are. And I met the caravan just last night.
Oh!
I shall ask you the same question I asked them. Have you seen any other figures travelling along the road the same direction as myself, heading away from the Craterfall?
No. Only yourself coming towards me.
It is as I feared. Yes?
Why?
Uh,
What's happened?
it is deserters. I am telling you this as you head towards Crater Fall, but yes, they are people leaving the town. I was trying to track them down. They are people under my command, but no longer it seems. I fear that when they met the caravan, or when they passed by them, they probably went to ground. And finding them now will be very difficult.
I can imagine so, especially if they know the way underground very, very well.
Yes. An odd question, but do tell me, if I was to find these deserters, or if you were to find them, how would you treat them?
That is a very odd question, but I do understand why you'd probably want to know. I think I'd probably ask them why they feel that they need to be leaving. What's happened for them to feel scared, I guess, to leave and desert what they all know and should love.
The diplomatic approach.
Yeah, and then maybe go down whichever route you feel is suitable once you got an answer that you feel is right or wrong.
That is the question. I already can give a pretty good guess on why they left. Crater Fall is a dangerous place and becoming even more so.
I have heard.
Yes, and you are still happy to go, yes?
Yeah, I am.
And just to make sure, you are an adventurer, yes?
Yes, I am very much an adventurer. I need to prove myself to my village.
Well, I do not say it, but not out loud anyway, but among many, some people say that one adventure is worth 10 men, 10 soldiers. If it suits you, yes?
Yes, it suits.
Yes, flattery. Yes, accept it if you want. But what I am trying to get at is perhaps, and if it suits you, I can escort you to Crater Fall myself.
Please, that would be ever so helpful.
Yes, and you are a little ways behind them.
I know. I got distracted on the road again.
Do not take this the wrong way, but as you saw, I can adopt the form of a very large tiger. Would you be interested in taking a ride upon my back? It will be much faster, and if I am to give up my chase, I want to be back to the town as quickly as possible.
Yeah, if it helps to get back quicker, I am more than willing.
Yes, you are quite a large lady, but
Sorry,
yes.
I can't help that.
No, furbolgs, they are a very large species. Yeah, you're, how tall did you say you were?
6'3", I think.
6'3". Okay, so
Yeah.
relatively short still for a furbolg.
Yeah.
So you're only like a few inches taller than Fernando. So it's not too ridiculous a sight when you get on his back. when he's in tiger form, he is he's considered a large creature. So yeah, he's mount sized. So yes, he says before he changes, he says grab to the scruff of the neck, not the ears, please, not the ears.
Okie doke. Just don't go too fast, otherwise I might go for the ears.
Well, I was going to say no promises, but if you threaten me with that, then yes, I shall watch my pace. Yes, we shall be off. And yeah, Fernando heads the way you were going and heads off back again into the Trielta Hills. Going at a significantly faster pace than the caravan was. So you kind of like reach. I'll go over to the new map that I drew actually recently. Let's pop over there. Oh, I'll wait for everything to load up again.
Excuse me.
Alright, it's loading. Is it loading faster on yours? No, it's still a bit blurry on yours.
It's loaded on mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's okay.
Just going to wait for it to get unblurred. There we are. Still blurred on mine, but I can still use it. Alright, so, yes. You arrive at Crater View, just at the top of Crater View. Just as the party has reached the bottom. So you can just see directly below you. I'll just ping Crater View a couple of times. You see below you the caravan like setting off along the south front of the road, going along the edge of the quarry and the jungle. Whilst you're there, actually, how about get you to do another perception check
Dun.
and see what you can see, if you can see anything extra. No, okay. No, you notice the castle in the distance as well, but besides that, you are a bit too rushed and focused on catching up with the rest of the party. Yeah, you see a little halfling woman in the small mess hall in the little fort, and her and Fernando exchange a few words, but you quickly move on and get to the series of lifts that head down into the crater. And yes, the dwarfs that are manning up have just had to do this for the caravan, so they put up an extra special grumble for this work, as the two of you are allowed to use the lifts down to the bottom. And yes, the party still beat you to Craterton, and what they've done there, meeting with Ella and having a short tour around the town, still stands. But we are going to retcon something else a little bit, as I'll move you over to Craterton now, and we can get a blurry screen again for a few moments. Or maybe not. Hooray, that's already loaded. And yes, Fernando now back in hybrid form. Kind of like has a look around and a sniff around, and beckons you along, Yukonin. I think they're at the tower. Follow me. And the two of you quickly go along the path. The tower is not too far away from where you enter from the west. And yes, you arrive just as the rest of the party is about to head into the tower.
Hey, Fernando.
Hello. It seems you forgot someone. And he does a little at the Furbolg.
She stands there rather bashfully.
Hello, welcome. Good to see you. Good to see you again, Fernando.
Morning.
And you, likewise.
Hello.
I thought there was supposed to be somebody else on the caravan.
Yeah. that would
Like
be
an
me.
odd number was kind of funny.
I got
But
distracted.
that's okay, you're here now.
Yeah. I needed some wild garlic and I got distracted.
It's easy to do. I'm Despair.
Hi. I'm Ukna.
And Ukna. Oh, that's very pretty.
Thanks. Who is everybody else?
Hi, I'm
well,
Ellie.
Hi.
Waves from the distance and then kind of wanders off again. And she's seen something that's just kind of caught her interest.
Shiny things.
Yeah.
I'm Zalaya.
I'm Kelsey.
Hi.
Hello.
Ukadan, you say you're a chef? You dabble with herbs and such?
I do, yes.
I may find you. If I have a morale issue, then perhaps a little good cooking might raise the spirits of my folk, my people. But anyway, it is good to see you all again. I best go back to see how the Rangers are doing. And
Okay.
with that, Fernando heads back off to his headquarters.
Oh, my apologies. I appear to have had something in my throat. My name is Cohen. I don't think I managed to get that out before.
Have you managed to get it out now, though?
Yeah, no, I was hungry. I was eating. Tried to speak. I ended up coughing violently.
Oh dear.
I'm fine now, though. No need to worry.
Well, that's okay then.
The last person there as well introduces them. Okay. Hello, I am Ella. I am the mayor of this town. It is a pleasure to meet you.
You also.
I was just about to, well, I don't really want to go in myself, but I was about to let the rest of these adventurers here to see the wizard.
Yes, we're off to see the wizard.
The wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Yes.
Ooh, the Wizard of Oz. I've heard about him.
Well, he is actually named Radomir the Rich, mostly due to his very prodigious wealth. He has made a lot of money here. The rich part was mostly in the years he has spent here, amassing his fortune.
What manner of creature is he?
Just an old man.
Ah, just a man, not a lich.
Just an old man.
Yeah,
Not a rich.
that's the token of a an archmage, so I'm just using that because to kind of demonstrate his proficiency, his power and such. So yeah, that's the general token for an archmage. He looks a bit different from this, but until I can figure out an easy way to actually just change the plot trait, I am going to leave it like this. But Ella goes, I am going to wait at the inn. You will find it if you go directly north from here. She points just straight down. I will quickly do a rule. She goes, if you head that direction, before when you reach the end of the buildings, the last one is the inn. I am going to go there, and yes, after you have finished speaking with the wizard, you should come to say hello to Folly. She is a bit much, but it is important that you see her as well before you do whatever it is you're going to do next. Is that okay?
Yep.
Let me.
Excellent. Okay, I see you. Shall see you soon then.
Ethan?
And she goes off. Okay, BRB for Kern, but that's okay. We shall continue on. And let's see if this map is working correctly. This does not have dynamic lighting as standard, so forgive the shoddy lighting in here. But yes, Happy and Sad escort you through, and you enter a small antechamber with a round pedestal on it, large enough for all of you, and Sad just stands on top of it and then just points down here. And assuming you all get onto it, you are teleported directly into the center of the tower. And yes, and there you are.
Cool.
Standing in front of a fire, poring over a large tome, you see an old man with, like I said last week, he's the very stereotypical wizard. Long robe, kind of like a dishevelled hat on his head, long white beard, and as you are teleported into the center of this building, he just looks over to you all and goes, "Ah, yes, adventurers. Where's my cat?"
How are we supposed to know?
Well,
Have you tried behind the fridge?
Well, I sent you out there already. Have you returned successfully?
I think you might have confused with a different band of adventurers. We know nothing of no cat.
More adventurers, then? What happened to the last group?
I don't know.
Your guess is as good as ours?
No idea.
We just got here.
We do know a cat, though. Is your cat called Fernando by any chance?
No.
Jim, we know where he is.
Yeah.
No.
That'd have been easy money.
No, this is quite a singular cat. And he's very important to me for reasons. Oh, dear. More adventurers. Oh, I have to go through all this all over again. Standard fee for search and retrieve is 10,000 gold. Split between you however you wish, I don't care. Oh, goodness.
What kind of cat is it if it's worth that much?
It's important to me. It's a cat.
When did you last see the cat? Where?
How long has it been now? Well, the last time I saw him, he was in the tower. But it must have gotten free somehow.
Probably teleported out the way we teleported in.
Perhaps, yes. I do have a method for finding them, and I'll explain that to you in a moment. Oh, goodness. Golems, I don't suppose either of you know what happened to the last adventurers. And you see Sad walk over to the corner of a room, delicately put a hand down into a box and pull out a handful of chalk and and then he hands them to Happy, who, using this wall here, which with a large chalkboard on it, starts drawing out on the chalkboard lots of little stick figures. Just your basic stick figure pictures. He gives some of them like swords, some of them hats, kind of like pointy wizard hats, some of them kind of like clearly in armor and such. He makes sure to, on each of them, to draw smiley faces on each of the adventurers. Then draws some clouds in the sky, draws the sun as well, kind of like steps back occasionally, just kind of like admiring its work before going back, making sure to put smiley faces on the clouds and the sun as well. And then it's kind of like stands back again and starts scratching its chin and snaps its fingers and puts its hand out for another chalk. Sad quickly cottons on to what Happy wants and puts a red chalk in Happy's hand, and then Happy looks at it and goes, this is what I want. Gets the red chalk and just starts going nuts on the adventurers. Red chalk everywhere until there is nothing left. And then he stands back, folds his arm, and nods. And Radomir looks on, just occasionally, just glances over and goes, "Oh, dead then. Not surprising. Oh well. Yes. Well, you're here now, so that's the important thing."
We have a barbarian who's really good at dying.
Well, that's not so good.
He's good at getting back up, though.
Yeah.
He only dies for a minute or so.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
It's always helpful.
that sounds like a singular talent. Okay. All right. Yes. So 10,000 gold. I have a magical ring here. Who would like it?
Ooh. Hello.
This
Yeah.
it's magic. I specially create these rings. It points directly towards where the cat is, and also my own personal little special touch. It also prevents wild magic surges.
Well, that'd be handy.
That'd be
We're
interesting.
using it to find a cat. Maybe me or Ellie, because we're sneaky and good at getting in tight spaces. But if anybody else wants it,
I was just going to take it because it's pretty. But,
yeah, you can have it because it's
You
pretty.
can use it. Well, who's more likely to get affected by kind of wild magic?
Owen.
Is the question.
Well, any spellcasters really.
So
Oh, that's me out. So that's you.
there's
I'm the paladin.
and the cleric.
And
I'm the
me.
cleric.
So I don't
Whichever.
mind. I'll take it if nobody else is wanting to.
Excellent. So it'll take a little while. It's you need to attune to it first. But once you do, it'll tell you where the cat is.
Okay.
So yes, go get it. Bring it back to me. 10,000 gold. Piff paff, done. Easy.
Well, finding a cat's a pretty expensive business. Could we maybe have a few hundred gold for expenses before we set out? We're doing you a big favour.
You want a bit of an advance?
A little bit.
Well, as you saw, the last adventuring party met an unfortunate end.
You wouldn't want the same to happen to us, would you? We don't want to be dead either, so it's best that we be prepared.
Yeah, I'd rather not be dead.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Ooh, persuasion.
Oh! Oh
that's
dear.
terrible.
I will use
Ooh,
my
that's terrible.
inspiration that I got from
You need
Re-roll that.
Hey.
All right. You need to announce using inspiration before your
Okay.
roll.
Yeah,
Oh.
fair enough.
Okay, so we've got a botch and a crit.
Yeah, so I push you aside and say that's flipping bollocks. Let's me have a go.
Well, what are you saying then?
I think that we could do with 300 or 400 gold apiece.
A piece?
A piece.
6 of you?
Yes.
Oh, and 40 coppers.
Oh, flooding! Oh my gosh. Is everything okay, Cohen? You're muted.
Yeah, you're muted, mate.
Yeah, be 1 sec.
Okay, still struggling. Okay. So what were you saying there?
Sure we don't need. Despair will speak up. I'm pretty sure we don't need 300 to 400 gold each. 100 should be just fine.
Okay, Despair, roll me a persuasion check. We've got a botch and a crit in here, so they've cancelled each other out.
No.
So we'll need another check to see what exactly happens.
Okay, give me 1 second.
So I am back.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, minor
13.
case of flooding.
Ooh, flooding's good.
Who
Yeah.
am I hitting?
Nobody yet. Nobody yet.
No hitting.
Possibly Zerlyle.
Okay.
Possibly him soon.
My persuasion roll was a 13.
Yeah, I see it. Okay, 13 is still decent. Radomir sighs. Ugh. Very well. I'm not giving you the full amount, though. One needs to earn the big money.
I
But-
absolutely agree, which is why I'm only asking for 100 for each of us.
I'll say 50 each.
Done.
Yes, good. You better be worth my time.
Should have met him in the middle. Gone for 75.
Wasn't pressing my luck. You guys can't roll, right?
I rolled well, thank you very
I
much.
should. Me that left tonight.
He's already upset. It's just better to just go with it. It's fine.
But yes, all of you can add 50 gold to your persons. As he just literally just upends a huge bag of coins onto the table and goes, 1, 2, 3.
Be here a while.
It takes a little while, yeah. But yes, here is a good time if anyone has any questions. Who has good insight? Ellie and probably Ukanen has got decent insight. So you can get just from your passive insight that this guy is unlikely to just volunteer information. He seems just a bit bothered that he's being interrupted. So if you want anything out of him, you'll need to push a bit.
Describe the cat. I mean,
Yeah, that's the main question.
What does it look like?
Oh, the cat.
Don't say cat.
Whereas we could bring you back any old cat.
Yeah.
Well, it's a perfectly ordinary orange feline. So yes, a ginger cat. It's actually quite small, still like an adolescent. I haven't really thought to name it.
You might want to do that when we get it.
Well, I don't care about that.
Well, the cat might.
It's a cat. Why would it care?
Everything has names. Everything has a name. It would be rude to not call it by its name.
Everything has a designation, I'll grant you that, but a name, that's something entirely different.
Well, let's put it like this. If you walked up to me and just said, fairy,
Yes, fairy?
you'd get us. Right. She punches him in the face. But she's in her small figure, so there's not really going to be much kind of...
Roll an unarmed strike.
Will you even do any damage with that?
Probably not.
Even if you hit?
9. Okay. You just kind of like swing, but then you get your hand caught in his beard, and he goes, "Get off me! Pest, honestly."
In his nice rainbow beard.
His big white beard. This guy, not the rainbow. And yeah, he just slaps you away. Sad at this point, kind of like will kind of like reach down and grab you, Ellie. Are you going to resist?
I'm beginning to think...
He's doing it. The golem's doing it gently. He's kind of like as if you were like a butterfly. He's trying to kind of like catch you between his hands and just move you away.
She'll kind of squirm a bit, but I don't think there'll be much point in fighting.
Yeah.
There's definite squirming, though.
Well, that's happy on Sad. Yeah. Sad basically interposes itself between you and the wizard. Oh dear. So I'm starting to regret giving you that money already, it seems.
Name your damn cat. Give it a name.
I don't care.
Yeah, well, I do, and if you don't start caring, I'm going to poison spray your butt.
So the guy goes, why don't you call the cat Ellie?
You're getting poison sprayed.
Sad.
Willow. What about naming the cat Willow?
Whatever. It's the kind of like Radomir kind of like waves for Sad to get rid of Ellie at this point, and Sad starts just escorting you to the teleportation circle. Again, if you want to resist, you can do. Otherwise, you're about to pop out.
Nah, I'm getting popped out. I'm just...
Pop.
Nah.
Okay.
Just noise.
And then, yeah, Sad moves back a bit. So who was the last person to say something then?
Oh, it's only me saying, what about naming the cat Willow?
Oh, yes, name a cat after a tree. Yes, why not?
So if you didn't care enough to name your cat, why do you want it back so badly?
It has a purpose.
Can you tell us its purpose?
Why it disappeared.
Stops him feeling alone.
You want to know what purpose it has, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give either or both of you feel free to roll a persuasion check.
Dom, can you roll one for me? Or did somebody roll?
Yeah. I've got a 15, and you have got a...
Crit. Okay. Despair crits on
nice.
that.
Mm.
Okay.
Don't steal all my good dice rolls.
So yeah, 25 as well here.
Yes.
I suppose it can't hurt to give you a bit more information, although I'm not entirely certain if you'll understand anything I have to say. The cat is part of an experiment I am using in my attempts to stabilize this region, so I can control their magical energies. That's what all this is about. And the cat is integral to that. Hence the large fee to find it.
You'll definitely know if it's the right cat.
I'm sure he will.
I will definitely know it's the right cat, yes. I am not an imbecile.
Just checking. Can I investigate what's on these shells with scrolls and stuff on them, by the way?
You can do a little perception check, yeah.
18.
Okay, 18. These books, you don't have like proficiency in Arcana, do you?
No.
It is mostly just books on magic. This is all non-fiction. This is books on wild magic, books on how to create spells, how to create magical items, books on theoretical books on stabilization of wild magic energies, that kind of stuff.
Okay, no good scrolls.
No, he does not keep any scrolls on hand there. Although it looks a bit like scrolls, doesn't it?
Yeah, I was going to say that's what I thought. I thought it looked like scrolls, but that's fine.
Oh no, if you zoom in, it is.
It's just the tops of books, is it?
Yes, the tops of books.
Yeah.
So, how did the cat get away?
It just vanished. I wasn't watching it at the time. I knew where it was one moment, and when I went back to check on it, it wasn't there anymore, and it is not in the tower. Of that I am absolutely sure. This place has been searched from top to bottom.
You know, I missed him and stuff. He's stuck in my head.
Yeah.
I know.
The ring that I gave that dreadful fairy of yours, it is not the first ring of that type I've made. As I said, it pointed towards where the cat is. It has a very distinct magical signature that the ring picks up on. It has it seems to pop in and out every couple of days. And this morning, the ring activated again, And it's pointing east if you want to get a head start before it is attuned to.
Just one more question.
Of course.
Is there any type of safe carrying case or crate that we could put it in that would keep it from blinking out on us as we attempt to bring it back?
It's a novel idea.
Not really.
No.
It's a very good idea.
It's a good idea. No, I have not created such a device. I expect you to grab the cat within the 2 days and bring it back to me within the 2 days.
So is that 4 days overall?
No. It's
No,
2.
he's saying that we have 2
Yeah.
days to do this.
Yes, well, you've got about a day and a half right now.
Yeah.
It might
So
not
a
be possible.
A carrying case of some sort would be a good idea. And for your own purposes, for keeping the cat here in the tower, would be a good idea. Just a
I've already fashioned something that, like in the tower, but it is not portable, unfortunately.
okay.
If you want something like that, maybe speak to the Modrons. They might be able to construct such a device. I'm too busy. I'm paying you a large amount of gold to solve the problem, not to solve it myself.
Despair
Right.
and Zarlar, you guys are both looking for people. Have you asked Rodamir here? Perhaps he's encountered them.
Didn't think of that. So Rodamir, do you know a Rue Amber Hunter?
What?
I'll take that as a no.
I'm not
He'd
even
be an
gonna-
adventurer and a bit of a dick. But not us.
Radomir looks you up and down. Yes.
He's going to forget us as soon as so
Yeah.
let's go talk
Nice.
to Fun.
Sorry, Despair?
I said it's best to go talk to Folly because he's probably going to forget us as soon as we leave.
Mm.
Pretty much. He just sees a band of adventurers and assumes they're already working for him.
Exactly. I'd say we're done here.
Me too. This guy creeps me out a bit.
Ugh.
Although just before we go, I'll go. You've got a fine dragon chess set here. Are you a fan? Care for a game for money?
Oh, for goodness sake. I am too busy right now.
Chicken, eh? Fair enough.
I tell you what. If you find me in an evening, and you ask very nicely, yes, I'd be up for a game.
Oh, okay.
You play yourself?
I am a player myself. I have my own pieces.
Yes, well, we should be using our mine.
Are yours worth a lot of money?
Get out.
Fine.
Yeah, is everyone leaving?
Yeah, I
Yes.
think so.
Rather swiftly.
Okay. Back to Craterton.
Okay. Pub.
Is it pub?
Yeah. Ellie's like already there.
Okay.
Already there? Yeah, Do you want to have a moment there before everyone else gets there, Ellie, or are you going to wait for everyone else?
No, she's just waiting outside.
Just waiting outside. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay. Do.
We get there. I'll say to the party, right, hear me out here. Has anybody heard or got the transmutation spell, enlarge or reduce?
Why?
I have no idea.
Because
I've never heard of it.
we find Fernando, we shrink him to the size of a normal cat, and then even if he can't really tell, he's got a talking little cat.
No,
I'm
he'll
sure he'd be
able
more
to
than
tell-
happy with that.
No, he'll definitely be able to tell the difference, and you're not doing that to Fernando.
Yeah, he seems
Uh,
too
it's very
intelligent to fall for some
physicality.
scheme.
We'll find some catnip, and we'll drug him, and then we'll shrink
Yes.
him.
Right. So, let's find the nearest perfectly ordinary orange feline.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, he'll know. If he won't accept a miniature talking were-tiger, then I don't think he'll accept just any random orange cat.
Well, that's
No.
a shame.
Because he's already done experiments on it, so it has a particular magical signature. Weren't you listening?
Not really, no.
Well, he is a bit of a jerk.
Oh, I was clearly not listening since I get chucked out.
I'm gonna be
No,
honest. As soon as you guys started talking about spells, I stopped listening.
I see him
Yeah.
again. I'm casting poison spray on him. He can sit and smell for a while.
Do it. Do it through the window.
It's quite a powerful little cantrip, that.
Yeah. Just temporarily poison him for a little while.
If that's what you want to do, it might not go well for you, but if that's what you want to do.
No,
I would
just
suggest not. He's a
Maybe
jerk.
later on.
He's a jerk who doesn't stick to have that cat. But
next time I punch him, I'm
that's the
punching him
job
for
we've
real.
decided to take.
Imagine not naming your cat.
I couldn't imagine it, but that's what happens when you don't see it as an actual creature and it's just a thing to be used.
I mean, you could even just call it cat. And, it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
But
I knew
no,
of a
not even that.
dog. I knew of a dog called Cat.
It's a good name for a dog.
If you hate your dog.
Should name the dog Stay.
Oh, that's cruel.
That's just
And then teach it the command.
That's
stay,
just
stay.
cruel.
Come stay.
Come here, Stay. Stay. Yeah, that poor dog.
He's so confused.
Hey,
Anyway.
fetch.
Anyway. He's a jerk. He doesn't deserve the cat, but we've decided to do it, and
Thank you, thank
You
you.
Yeah. 10,000
thinks-
gold is 10,000 gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, did Rodomir give them any coppers for Lenny and Carl? Keep them happy.
I think that comes out of your portion, dear.
You can break into
Yeah, fair enough.
a gold piece easily enough.
The main thing to take away from this is that we should definitely look into getting some kind of carrying device so that the cat can't blink out of existence on us while we're on the way back. Just in case. Since we only have about a day and a half before it does that. And then we'll have to wait for 3 days for it to show up somewhere else.
Good call.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
We
where's
talked
the
to
magical
those-
pet shop?
Well, where are you going first?
I thought we were in the pub.
Yeah.
I can move you out. Where do you want to go first?
Oh, we're here already. We might as well
Okay.
And
speak.
Ella said come to the pub, so.
Yeah, let's go meet Polly.
Da, da, da,
Because-
da.
and then I remember him. I didn't quite catch the name he said about go ask somebody to kind of finagle something for you.
The Mordons, the mechanical thingies.
Yeah, those guys.
Modron, not Mordon. Modron.
Modron, yeah.
Yeah, it's really easy for someone that rolls their R's to say.
Modron.
Modron.
More drunk? What?
But yes, as you enter, Ellie, Zalaya, and Yukon, you all just catch the end of a conversation with your pretty decent passive perception, as everyone else will catch the angel side of this conversation, but you three get the reply as this angel standing behind the bar says, "Are you all right? Are you all right, Ella? You seem to be getting weaker." Ella replies, I'm doing all right. I'm staying strong, and I think I can hold on. Yes, well, don't push yourself. You need to. Oh, is that someone else's background? You need to look after yourself, and if you ever need any extra healing, I'm here for you. Thank you, Folly. It is appreciated. Oh, and here they are. Here are the adventurers. And yeah, Ellen notices you come in, and yes, what you see in here. This. Let's find a little bit of blurb.
Hey.
Yeah, in the end. Yeah.
I think Folly will want a cracker.
Oh my god. Are you genuinely going to ask a Celestial if they want a cracker? Are you really going to do that to a godlike creature?
I want a cracker.
The first thing you notice about this inn is that it is immaculately clean, and behind the bar, where normally you just see like assorted like bottles of liquor and whatnot, instead you see several rows of perfectly made white ceramic mugs. No sign of any like bottles of liquid at all, apart from a couple of pitchers on the very end of the bar. Folly, you see, is yes, an angel. She is here presenting as a woman with long flowing blonde hair in a functional white robe, and she looks over to you and just looks very deeply at each of you as Ella comes over to see you. Oh, Zalai, who can have already moved. Okay. No, it's fine. It's on the Word docket, so I didn't see where you were. And yes, Ella says, Folly, if you would like to prepare a round of drinks for everyone, I shall pay for it.
3 drinks.
And Folly nods, moves over, picks up one of the pitchers, and then places 6 of the mugs along the bar, and in each mug pours out an equal amount of what seems to be milk into each of the mugs.
Milk?
Milk?
Yeah, have you got
Milk.
any
Just
ale?
because it looks like it doesn't mean it is.
Zyla will have a taste of the milk, a small sip, and see what it's like.
It's milk.
It's milk.
Yep.
Have
I
you got
just looked
anything
at
a
it.
bit stronger than milk, Folly?
Ah, tieflings, Ella. Really. They be
You need
nice.
to
Be
warm the
nice.
bone.
Be nice, Folly. They are the only adventurers we have in town right now. I am always nice.
Despair will kind of duck or sit so that she's not in direct line of sight of Folly.
Okay. As to your question, Cohen, she goes, no. We only serve one thing. Well, no, that's not true. We serve two things here. Regular milk, and if I like you, warm milk.
I did
I
wonder why.
understand you're the religious type. Surely, for esteemed adventurers like ourselves, you would keep a bottle of something in the back for the
No.
special occasions.
No. In this town, which is under my holy and righteous protection, there is no room for vice, no room for sin.
We are in a dry county, kids.
Oh, we're in Salt Lake City.
Pretty much.
I'm gonna put the milk back down. I'm defeated.
I assure you it's quite nutritious.
I'm lactose intolerant.
Oh, it goes past all that. It's, holy milk.
Why does that sound worse?
Milk with holes in it. What?
That's Swiss cheese, isn't it?
Blessed by Tyr himself.
Why would
Despair.
I rather
I'll,
have cow's milk?
turn round so that they can't see me. Sneak a little bottle of whiskey out of my sock and pour
Or
a
mix
bit
it with the
into
milk. Yeah.
It pours out as milk.
Damn it.
Despair will just sit and happily drink her milk.
Fine,
What do
I'll
you
drink
serve
the
food
milk.
in here?
Food?
Mm.
Yes, we do have,
Bread or seeds.
Some lettuce.
no, we serve functional and adequate meals. Again, no nonsense. No sugar or salt, anything like that, but you will
And no
find it
flavour.
fills you up and leaves your soul full and happy.
See, this is why you have no adventures.
It's the
No.
lumbus bread.
The reason why we have no adventurers is that they die.
Yeah, from milk.
Of
and
malnutrition.
bad food. Yeah.
Literally die of lactose intolerance.
As I said, it is milk blessed by Tyr and surpasses any kind of allergies or intolerances. It is perfect.
Ellie just drinks hers quite happily. Says thank you.
Yeah, Despair's not even going to get into the conversation.
You're very welcome, young fairy. Might I have your name?
It's Ellie.
Ellie.
Ellie Spritzwig.
Ellie, it is a pleasure to meet you. I am Folly.
I like your
Oh, Folly.
wings.
Yes, they are quite magnificent, aren't they?
Yep.
I think the most magnificent thing about you is your humbleness, honestly.
Oh, why thank you. Although, I do know when you're lying. And this once you get a freebie, I shall choose to ignore it.
How do you get on with the wizard that we've just seen? I've got a feeling you two aren't gonna get on very well, but I could be wrong.
The wizard, yes. He is a dreadful sort. However, he does serve as a purpose to the town, and as such, I let him be.
I don't suppose you've seen his cat. Apparently east of here.
East, you say? Oh dear.
Why, what's going on in the east?
East is the site of all of the worst vice and villainy. It is the domain of the vampire.
The vampire.
Yes, he
You serve booze?
I would say, wouldn't you like to know? But of course you would like to know. That is between you and him. But I warn you, his realm is poison. Whereas...
Is there any way to get
Yes?
poison us how? If we walk into it, we will get poison damage until we come out of it? Or
The
you just
vampire's
make
realm...
poison as it's not nice.
No, the vampire's realm is a splinter of the Shadowfell. A place where you will lose your soul gradually until you die of apathy or despair, or both.
Well, the way she's going, I think I'll die of despair sooner or later anyway.
You saying this out loud?
Yeah. Sarcastically.
Again, that's you used your freely be up, tiefling.
I didn't lie.
Could you
Suck.
tell me if you know anything about a druid that lives somewhere about here? Somewhere. Apparently he's like really, really legendary and like awesome and amazing, and I need to meet him.
The druid. Ella speaks up. I know the druid. Yes, he lives to the southeast of here, on the border between the forest and the woods.
Ooh.
I am sad to say that, well, I do not know what has happened to him. He arrived several months back, and things got better for a while with him here. There are these great lizards that live in the forest, in the jungle, and when he arrived, he managed to keep that specific area of the crater significantly less dangerous. There were less attacks, and the south front was quiet for many months. But something has happened, and the lizards are attacking again, and no one has been able to get to see what has happened to the druid.
That's not good.
I think I would really, if we get a chance, I would really love to go and to go and find out what's happening. Maybe he could use our help. Maybe we could help him. Can we help him? I'd really like to help him.
If you want to help him, I'm more than happy to help you help him.
Yay!
Try and find this cat first, because we've only got 2 days.
I'm just
Oh,
saying.
yeah,
I'm just saying. Like,
yeah.
if we
Oh,
get a
yeah.
chance,
Mm.
if we get a chance.
I wonder,
should-
what does a vampire want? For
I have heard stories of this druid, and
That's why you're with me, Kelsey.
I would like to help the druid along the way to finding the cat with no name.
See, Folly, I told you, these adventurers seemed a lot more selfless and guided less by greed and more by the interest in helping people.
Well,
Yeah.
In that, we've got somebody that we're not entirely sure about the greed thing.
True.
It's really, oh my god. Oh my god. That one, that big blue tiefling over there.
Yeah, despair.
I think she's talking about you, Donna. I'm lavender.
Yeah,
I'm actually
Despair's a lovely
looking for
shade of lavender.
So, Folly,
So,
how
Folly,
did... Oh, sorry.
I was going to say, so Folly, since we're on the subject of knowing where people are, have you perhaps seen my brother, Dorian Amakil? He's about 6'2", strapping young man, warrior, very young, maybe 18. He'd definitely been part of an adventuring group, or you too, Ala. I was told that either one of you might have seen him and could point me in the direction of where he might be. Father is quite worried.
Folly strides over to you and looks you over and says, "Yes, all adventurers stay here with me. And I know of this man. Last we heard, he headed west into the desert. He has not returned."
Do you know why he went into the desert?
I believe he was working for the wizard.
Probably looking for the damn cat.
Yes, it is. It does seem to be the item that everyone is interested in right now.
Well, we've decided that we're going to name his cat Willow. So next time anybody asks about it, the cat's name is Willow.
The cat's name is Willow.
Yes, I cannot believe that anybody who would own a cat would not name it. For crying out loud.
Yes, well, that is between the cat and the owner. But
Yeah, except the owner sees it as property, not a pet. Not anything to be cared for.
Yeah, it doesn't see it as an actual being that deserves a name.
all creatures deserve to be cared for.
Exactly.
You mentioned there were other adventurers that have gone after this cat. How many do you know? Or at least how many groups?
The ones that specifically went after the cat was just that last group. The cat is a relatively new addition to the problems of this town. Before
No,
that,
Oh,
no,
okay.
Sorry, continue.
I think Cohen was saying something last.
Oh, I was just thinking her.
You're quite
Was
welcome.
was there a
Oh,
Rue
it's
Amber
just
hunter with this party?
Could you
Because he'd
just
definitely be the sort of person going chasing after a pussy.
Oy vey.
Oh, indeed.
Face palm.
Well, what was your name? Sorry.
Zalaya.
Indeed.
Not you.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said what? What was the name? Rue Amber Hunter.
That name.
Hmm.
Roll an insight check for me, please.
Yeah. Huh? Oh dear.
Okay.
Nope.
He was another group, yes. He was part of another group of adventurers like yourself. He stayed here. Again, like yourself, a bit of a troublemaker. But I've not seen him for some months. I do not know what happened to that group.
Okay. Well, it's a start. He's here somewhere,
Or at least he was.
or at least he was.
Used to be here.
And what of you, young woman? Folly walks over to you, Kelsey. I see you wield a great hammer. You know, Tyr is fond of hammers and justice and vengeance too in the right hands. As they say, justice and vengeance are two sides of the same coin.
Kelsey, she's talking to you.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you with the great hammer.
Yeah, Dad was paying zero attention.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
There goes
Basically,
the tumbleweed.
basically, the big woman says that the god that she follows is a really big fan of warhammers and great hammers and vengeance.
And justice.
Yes.
Oaths of vengeance.
As am I. I like big hammers.
Do you wield the hammer in any particular deity's name?
No. Not at the moment.
Have you considered Tyr? As I said, from what I can sense on you, you would be a worthy match.
I've not really considered that. No.
Well, perhaps we could have a little chat sometime when you get back here. It seems you're in a bit of a rush right now, but I would love to get to know you.
It's a date.
She
We'll
gives
do that on my return.
She gives a little nod. And what of you, Furbolg? What was your name again, sorry?
Ukanen.
Ukanen. I smell the divine on you, but not Tyr. Something else.
Yes, I quickly grab such character sheet to check what she follows.
I think you said it was a Grand Peak Smasher?
Yes.
Well, Grond is not the most conventional of gods, but
He's the one my village follows, so I shall follow as well.
I can understand that. Honouring one's elders is important.
It is, and it's very important to me.
Well, you and your god are welcome here.
Thank you.
If you need any tips or pointers on holy magics, I'm at your service.
Thank you. I will bear that in mind.
Yeah, Folly's not going to, unless you have any questions for her, Folly's not going to chase anything else up right now.
I just wanted to ask at some point how, like, Folly, how come an angel is here, tending bar in the crater?
Roll a persuasion.
If you don't mind asking, if you don't mind answering, I will use my insight and my inspiration.
Okay. Okay, 19's pretty good, yeah. Well, as it turns out, I was the first to be drawn here when the event happened. I took the name Folly specifically in response to the folly of the sorcerers that thought they had the right to control their own magic.
What happened to these sorcerers?
Vaporized, for the most part.
Hmm.
And they opened a rift between realms, between planes of existence, and many things have been drawn here. Many things continue to be drawn here. And as I said, I was the first. So I established this town, this church, this inn.
How come you not mayor and Ella is mayor?
Oh, I do not concern myself with such mortal issues. I am merely here to guide and to ensure that justice is carried out. And I am hoping that the wizard manages to achieve his goals in stabilizing this place. Or perhaps even reversing it and sending us back.
Okay. That's me done.
Oh. Are you stuck here then, Folly?
Yes. It seems that when powerful individuals such as myself are drawn here, we are tethered. I am one of them. The vampire in the east is another.
Do you know of any others?
Most of them have come and gone. The adventurers have been busy and slain a fair few of the more evil denizens that have been drawn here.
So have you been the only good person that's shown up here? Sorry about the inverted commas.
From my point of view, absolutely. The Modrons aren't good, but I allowed them in my presence. They are a force of order, at the very least.
Mm-hmm.
As to outside of Craterton, I cannot perceive that far. My focus and energies and attention are on protecting this town, maintaining the stability here. Will that be all? You've barely touched your milk.
I'll have a big swig of the milk. It's a drink at the end of the day. It tastes like milk. It's fine. It'll do.
That's it. I've been sat drinking the milk. That's why I was distracted before. I was that busy enjoying the milk.
Oh, Folly, do you have any use of 2 magmins? That are tame and willing to heat things for 2 gold and 20 coppers per day.
Ah, coins, I'm glad you brought it up. As to your question, no. If they are to put to work, it shall be on the house. I do not concern myself with such despicable acts as profit.
The coppers
they
are for
do.
them.
Yeah.
They eat the coppers.
Are for them to eat. That's what they eat.
Yeah. Then,
Last
if...
quick question.
Yes, of course.
Real obscure one, but do vampires, I know they drink blood and all that sort of carry on, but do they drink alcohol?
I see your point, and you can go ask him yourself.
Okay, noted. Thank you.
We know the vampire is a he.
He did say he. She did say he.
She did say.
Ella speaks up. Yes, it is the Duke von Spookington.
Von Spookington. Okay.
Despair will painfully swallow her last gulp of milk and place the cup back on the bar.
Painfully.
Painfully, because she's trying not to laugh at the same time.
As for the nutritional requirements of the Magmins, yes, I'm quite sure I can arrange that.
But you won't pay us the 2 gold if you use them.
They're actually not ours to give out. They are their own people, and if they just want enough copper at the end of the day to eat, then that's up to them.
They said they were being serviced to us.
Yeah, but don't really need them.
I know,
Unless
that's why
you're
I'm
going
trying
to
to fob them off for some extra gold.
Exactly. Unless you're going to use them to eat stuff yourself. Looks like this inn is self-sufficient.
I'm
Excuse me.
thinking of doing that. I'm thinking of using them to make some moonshine now. We could become rich in this town. Selling booze.
Sort of bootleg operation of
I
moonshine.
don't think there would ever be booze inside the town limits. I think it would all come up.
I'm not sure that would happen either, because, my whiskey in my sock appears to be milk.
True. But you were in the angel's presence at that point. We'll have to try it again outside.
Yeah, but the angel wasn't looking.
Outside of the
The angel didn't
influence,
know that it was there.
outside of the
No, but
Excuse me.
Yes, and also, as a point of notice, all adventurers are expected to stay here in my inn, the Sorcerer's Folly. It shall be 1 gold per night, and that includes all you need, an adequate amount of milk and meals, bedding, perfectly white sheets.
Sounds like a plan.
It won't be that white if I keep having to drink milk.
Sounds almost like home.
Okay. I'm guessing we're staying here for the night before we ship out then.
It's probably an idea.
well, what time of day is it?
It's still kind of like we're getting into the mid to late afternoon at this point, so you've still got a bit of time.
I think we should head straight out after the cat. I don't want to stay here.
No.
Should we?
Ella speaks up and says, you could probably make it to the Duke's castle if you left soon.
But what about trying to sort the cat carrying Luferdanger?
Yeah,
that
we
were
definitely
saying
need to see if we can.
Oh
get
yeah,
a
we
cat
need to
carrier.
go to the magic pet store.
Modrons.
Do you have a magic
You could
pet
ask
store?
them.
It's the Modrons,
The
the
modern.
mechanical thingies.
Okay.
Yeah. They would
Yeah,
be
they
our
can-
best bet.
I can make
Contain it.
magical items and things like that. They said before. Well,
They did. So we need to go back and talk at them.
Yeah, I'll just release Carl and Lenny and go. You guys do whatever you want because everyone's been miserable.
Well, no, we serve the Fire Lord. Or is it Fire Lady?
Oh yeah, that's Ellie, isn't it? Yeah.
That's Despair. Despair wears the cloak.
Oh, of course.
I'm gonna get
Well-
down on one knee in front of Lenny, and so I'm the same height as him, and put my arms around him and just whisper to him, "You were like a son to me." And then stand back up again.
I'm just going to point out right now, Ukin is so confused about what they are. She has no idea what they are.
This is
Yeah.
what happens when you go off picking wild plant rather than staying with your group.
We're Magmins.
Wait.
They used to be the
Okay.
Fire Lord. Now Despair
Oh.
is the Fire Lord.
Now Despair's the Fire Lord, yeah. Or is it
Fire
Lady?
Lady. Fire Lady.
Yes, because I now wear the cloak.
Oh, okay.
Well, when they say
Um,
Fire Lord, they were 3 Magmins standing on top of each other with a cloak around them.
Yep.
Yes.
What happened to the third?
He decided he didn't
Uh,
want to be reasonable and went poof.
Both of them look over at Zarlaya.
What did you do? I'm sort of getting the
Oh,
impression
he's,
you got up to mischief.
Dom's gone for a short BRB, but yes, Zarlaya
Yes.
shot the middle one. Although at that point it was a general consensus that the middle one was no
The
good.
middle one was the mean one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, he was. It's quite the mean one. He's the one who wanted to keep fighting, and therefore he had to go poof. The other two were quite reasonable.
Yeah.
As for you two, what would you like to do? You can come with us and assist as you can, or you can stay here with the angel and help around here.
Oh well. What do you think? I don't like the look of that angel. Don't like the idea of getting squished out in the outside either, though. You know best, Fire Lady. You tell us what to do.
Right. Then why don't you come with me? And just help if you know you're not going to get squished.
Yeah, if you think you're going to get squished, hide in a bush.
Absolutely.
Oh, all right, yeah, we can work with that. Okay. Yeah. What do you want to do?
So yeah, we need to go talk to the Mordreds
Yeah.
about
Okay.
a magic carrier.
Magical things.
Ellie is actually going to stay behind.
Yeah.
She's not going to go because she wants to speak with Folly and Ella privately, if possible.
Yeah. If you tell the rest of the group you're doing that and they're okay with it, then absolutely.
No secrets, no secrets.
She's allowed to have her secrets. That's
Um,
fine.
That's only
Well,
allowed if you try and
wait.
give Folly this cracker. Here.
I take the cracker.
There you go. Have a cracker.
Ellie, if you could maybe secure some rations for our trip as well.
I
That
can
would be
try.
sweet. If not,
I mean,
I'm not
the
worried about
the
it, but
Modrons
you know.
sell a lot of stuff as well. They sell a lot of food stuff as well, so it's maybe worth checking what they've got.
Yeah, well, depending on how much this cat carrier costs, we might not have money to do anything else.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Okay, who are we doing first? And
Do the group.
yeah, Ellie, did you want to have this conversation secretly, or do you want to do it in?
No, it's fine. Everyone else can hear us. Like,
Okay,
it's
that's up to you. Yeah.
stuff that other people might have wanted to try and think about as well. So
Okay. Yeah. So over at the Modron Bazaar, Supreme Supervisor Pentaloons. I'll bring him up again because he's cool.
not cool. He's creepy.
That's
Oh god,
so
it's that
creepy.
one. Okay.
Sees you approaching and just fixes an eye on each of you again and says beep.
Says B.
Where's the other? Where's the speaky one?
The translator's right next to him.
Oh, we are after a magical item. If you can service us, and if you have something, or you could make something for us.
Got a few BRBs, right? It's 10:30 right now. The duodrone replies. Sorry, what did you ask again specifically? You said you wanted.
We're just after a magical item, to see if you have something in stock, or if it could be made.
What requirements do you have in mind?
So either like a box or a cage that can contain a creature and stop it from being able to either teleport or interdimensionally. I don't know. This is all magic stuff and it confuses me. Could someone else explain?
Looking for the wizard's cat, and we need a container that will keep it in this plane of existence.
Yes, that.
A cage that specifically blocks conjuration magic, or would you prefer it to block all magic?
I mean, all magic would be nice, but I imagine that's going to bump the price up a bit.
Conjuration magic is the magic that deals with teleportation. We can specifically attune it to that. Or if you required. Sorry?
Does that cover if it tries to move into a different plane rather than just plain teleport?
Yeah, that's part of a teleport spell.
You'll have to excuse me, I know absolutely nothing about magic.
That is understandable.
This bear, you know best, I imagine.
Well,
Do we want all?
I don't know what else the cat can do, so yeah, all magic would be better.
All magic would be better. I think so.
Yes.
A contained dispel magic container that only functions within itself. I know my brain's going with the right words here. But yes, a box within which a permanent dispel magic spell is in use. Is that right?
Oh, and
I'd think so.
thanks. I know
Yeah.
nothing about magic.
Just stops all magic within the thing. Yeah.
It's not going to demagicify the cat, is it? Part of what makes it important.
No, just stops it from using magic while it's in the box.
That
Yeah.
is a different.
Doesn't matter.
That is a different requirement.
Oh,
So this box would demagicify the cat.
A dispel magic box would, in theory,
don't want to dispel the
Dispel the cat.
Technically, it doesn't matter to us. He just wants the cat. As long as we do that, we've got our part of the
Yeah,
job done.
but he's saying it'd dispel the cat, so we'd put the cat in and the cat would go poof.
Oh,
We don't want that.
It's cold poof.
yeah. Then we don't get paid.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Otherwise, we could pick up any old cat off the street, but he wants that cat.
Yeah, he did say some sort of. He has to keep the magical essence. Scanner barcode majobber.
Yeah.
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 Get the fancy ring.
Yeah, fancy ring. Okay, so just stop it from doing the teleportery thingy.
Well, block its ability to do any magic because we don't want it hurting us either. I don't know what else it can do.
We could enchant it to counterspell any attempts at magic. However, that would use up charges and would be limited in its use.
Okay, let's keep it simple then. Just block the duration.
A dispel magic box.
No, we're not doing a dispel
I-
magic.
I-
We're just doing a contain the cat box.
Keep the cat in the box. No different planes. No teleportation. Just cat in box.
So a counterspell box.
No, just a plain old box.
Just a plain old box.
Plain old box.
No,
to keep the
plain
cat
old-
in.
Picked up a box from anywhere.
No. What's the point in a plain old box? It's just going to blink and vanish.
It might not though. I'm not even here. What am I talking about?
Yeah, you're not even here. Go away.
Yes, a
He's shouting
counterspell.
from the bar.
A
Not
counterspell
just a
box
playboy.
sounds
Yeah.
sensible.
I know.
Yeah.
Despair explain things I don't understand.
Oh, I never put any of the music on.
Right. So yeah, I don't know everything that the cat can do, but I do know that it can blink into another realm. And we want it to not do that. We want it to stay in the box. So whatever is going to be best for that is what we need to do.
There are two options. We could either have it specifically dispel conjuration magic to prevent any kind of teleportation, or, as previously stated, it can contain charges of the counterspell spell.
And you guys, how often does this thing try to teleport? He said.
It's
3
like
days?
a 3-day cycle.
2 days.
Every,
2 days.
So-
2 days.
Yeah, 2 days here, 2 days somewhere else.
And how many charges would a counterspell box have? Were you able to make it?
As many as you required. The price
But
would
we
go
don't know
up.
how often. We don't know how many times it will try to do that.
Well, give us some quotes. Start with one, and keep going until we start visibly wincing.
You're going to start visibly wincing from the first one. What? Yeah, for something like this, you're looking, well, which one? For a single charge of counterspell, that would be like 1,000 gold for the absolute,
Yeah,
for the
let's
absolute
just carry
basic
the
one.
cat. I don't know about you guys, but I don't have 1,000 gold.
No.
Not even if we pulled it all together, we wouldn't have 1,000 gold.
Yeah, I'm not pooling any money into this either.
For a very
What about-
specific
Oh, sure.
dispel magic spell. Well, for a actual dispel magic spell, that's easier. So for that, you'd be looking at about 1,000 gold as well. For a specific one that only targeted a certain amount of magic, you'd be looking for 2,000 gold.
Let's just go with a cardboard box.
Yeah, I think carrying the cat might be the best bet. Maybe make friends with it. make it not want to teleport. That sounds cheaper.
We also don't know that it has a choice in that. Right, well, it was a thought. Yeah, no, we're not going to be able to afford anything like that.
Well, we are always open for business. Bear in mind as well that commissions such as this will take some time to complete.
And we don't have time.
No, we don't. All
We
right.
don't have time or money. Damn it.
We can always ask the wizard if he's got a scroll of counterspell. We can either buy off him or borrow.
But once you use the spell, it's gone. Once you use the spell,
True,
it's
but it
gone.
gives us an extra couple of days. Just get the cap.
Unless it tries to blink out every hour, which
I
we
thought
don't
we
know.
said it was a 2-day cycle.
Yeah, but
It's
we
2 days. 2
It's-
days
it
out of
doesn't-
this realm.
Right, but we don't know if we stop it from doing its cycle, if it will try it again in an hour or 2 hours, or if it will just be here for another 4 days. We don't know enough about what exactly the cat does. And
Well,
the wizard
let's go
probably
and
wants
find
to-
the cat and see what it does.
So that's going to be best bet.
How about some form of potion of incapacitation?
A counterspell scroll would be 250 gold from the Modrons. They'd have to inscribe it though, and it'd take a couple of days.
Yeah, we don't have a couple of days. Well, technically, we do. We could wait around for 3 days for it to come back, and then go off.
Yeah, I said 2 days in the crater, 2 days nowhere to be found. Back and forth, back and
We're
forth.
already.
But it could
we're
appear
already-
anywhere back in the crater.
Correct.
But we're almost shy a day, so it's like 1 more day in the crater and then 2 days not. We can wait. Depends on what we want to do. Ensure success or hope for the best.
I don't know. I think we should sneak up on this cat, throw something at it that knocks it out, bag it, and run.
Sleeping
I
potions.
like
and
that
tuna.
idea.
You could always give it some cat mint.
Mm.
I'm going to call a short break here because we've gone over the halfway mark a bit. Back at 10:45.
Yeah,
Yep.
sounds good.
It's fine.
Just give everyone a chance for a proper little break, and then you can
Don't
just.
forget to mute everyone.
Oh God. Yeah. It's just the mute button again, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Back in 8 minutes.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Alright. Alright.
Why aren't you? Oh, bullshit.
Really great. Yes. Much as they do for just things like that.
You know, I've been sent to get rations, so I'm going to go down and get the cookbook so that I can ask for specific things. Keep thinking, Kim. What are we looking for? I've been told to get rations. Ellie, by the spear, she's like, to buy some rations for when we're going off out. So we need keep some iron rations, some bolts and vegetables, we're going to try for some beer, but I don't think I'll over that.
get outside of the best kind of thing. Red and mild, very mild. Red and very mild cheese. What? Mild.
city.
Pretty much.
I just
Okay, we're back. Oh, I've not been looking at Discord.
I'm lactose intolerant.
What's happening in Discord?
Oh, I just saw what was going on with
Why does that sound worse? Milk with holes in it.
Yukon. Like, hopefully everything's okay there. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Sorry. I've only just seen that. I've not been looking.
No, it's fine. It's just a bit of a shock, so yeah. Needed 5 out. Yeah, we're
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Where are we at?
Well, is the party that's at the Modrons looking to see if they can get any kind of rations as well while they're there?
Are we doing proper rationing for travelling and things? Maybe Folly will give us a packed lunch of milk and
Milk.
very healthy sandwiches.
I thought one of you was a druid. Are you not a druid, Fairy?
What's your point? I'm not here. Shh. Can't talk
Oh
to
yeah.
me.
Hang on. Before we waste money on food, do we not have a druid who sort of like just makes food or conjures it or finds it? I don't know what they do.
Oh, I'm actually a chef. I specialise in actually cooking.
Ooh.
So as long as we can
Use-
provide you to cook, you'd be
I
good
can
for
make
cooking.
stuff. Yeah. Well, at least I can try.
We can forage.
I think we're gonna have to. I don't. This whole place reeks of weird
Funny.
cult church because I don't think they sell meat, and I don't. They definitely don't sell alcohol.
I'm definitely getting creepy vibes off this place.
Yeah.
Where's the fish stuff?
That's because there's
Yeah,
nobody here.
I think we'll do better with Duke von Spookington, I reckon.
Yeah. I think we should go and
Just
join
so-
up with the vampire.
No, I've got a shopping list. I'm doing my bloody shopping. Or at least asking if I can get any of the stuff.
Okay. How much, Mr. Duoduran? Could you ask the Supreme Commander there? How much for, say, 4 or 5 days rations?
You're asking the Modrons. Yeah. What is the cost of a ration? I think it's like it's actually quite expensive, actually, isn't it? I think. Let's bring up a character.
I'm gonna buy Ukanon the spice thingy-majigger that's in the shopping list. I just want to see if she can put salt on something in this place.
The Modrons will speak up and say, what's it called? What was it called?
Let me just have a look in Discord. Put it there. It's
Heward's handy spice pouch.
yeah, Heward's handy spice pouch.
Yes.
It's only 25 gold.
This works. However, you must.
So welcome to the team present.
When you use it, make sure to use it outside of Creighton, otherwise it will be nullified by the angel's presence.
Yeah, I thought so.
I'm out as milk.
Very, very, very bland herbs.
Yeah, I was gonna say it just come out like Italian seasoning.
He's allergic to flavour.
Oh no, Lalea's not got any damn.
Rations of 5 silver.
We're definitely not in Flavour Town
Five.
now.
Oh, thank you.
What have you done?
I'm trying to find a character sheet so I know how much a ration is, because it's like, was it 1 gold?
Oh, I already have 10 days worth.
Yeah, I mean,
Most of you
people have got-
should do already.
Yeah, I think I've got some rations.
Oh yeah, I'm not wasting money on that. We've got spices, rations. We're eating good tonight.
If we can get
Yeah.
out of town.
Yeah.
So-
Rations are
Yeah.
I was just
5
hoping for
gold
something
piece
that maybe tasted better
for
than
the
rations.
10.
Yeah, 5 gold pieces for 10
You're
10
not
days.
gonna
of
find
rations.
anything that tastes better than rations in this town.
But we have a
I've
chef.
been,
We can make anything taste better.
When
She
she
can
gets
make
out of town.
anything you try to cook in here turns to porridge.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Water porridge.
And it's
Tofu.
all milk. It's only milk.
Mm.
Very nutritious milk, which makes me wonder. But
Vegan stuff.
I
Even
think
less flavour than vegan stuff.
I think
Because I know Dave's watching.
Yeah.
ew, vegan stuff.
Tyr, the god Tyr, would be very much on board with meat and such, so you can probably get some like beef or chicken.
Booze.
Jerky.
Not in Craterton.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't get jerky in Crate.
Not even in a holy place. What
This
sort
is-
of
this-
awful church is this?
This is a holy place.
What about holy mead?
Mm.
Communion? Yes.
Yeah, let's all
We could go
take
to the
communion.
church immediately. I, for one, am all for Tyr. Let's go.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Ellie's still in the inn.
Yeah, do you want to do that?
Yeah, have you done that? Oh yeah. I thought you might have done that in the break.
No.
Mm.
No, we haven't done that.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
So, like, Ellie's obviously, she just stayed behind a little bit. And she kind of goes up to Ella. And she goes, like, I don't mean to be rude, but I overheard a bit of your conversation when we came in. Are you okay?
Oh, yes. I am alright, yes. I just have a bit of a cold right now. I think so, just something that I just need to get over.
Are you sure? Because it sounded a bit more serious than the cold. Is there
Roll.
something that I could maybe help with? If
You could roll an insight, and then we'll get to that to see. I mean, you're pretty much getting through to it anyway. 18, yeah. Yes, she is clearly holding something back about what's wrong with her. And she says, No, I have it taken care of. Having an angel for a doctor is actually quite useful, and I'm quite happy that Folly can take care of me.
But is there anything that I could help with at all? Folly, is there anything that I could help with? Is there anything that you maybe need that you can't get hold of that I could maybe get when I'm out and about? Is there anything that I can do?
Addressing Folly, she says, "Oh, you're a druid then. Oh, please don't take this personally, but the divine power of a god is significantly more so than that of nature."
And I doubt that a little bit because it's nature that makes everything. But, you know, if that's
God's
what you
made
think, that's
nature.
up to you. Nah, nature makes nature. But if that's what you want to think, that's absolutely fine. I'm not going to take that away from you.
Oh, and nor shall I take it away from you, my dear fairy.
While I'm here, I've actually been asked to get some rationy stuff as well. Can I ask if you've got any of? And she pulls out this big, massive list of like food that she's looking for. Do you have any Keith pie, iron rations, hogs and bedrolls, beer bread, sheep's eyes, sausage in a bun, dried frog pills, dwarvish drop scones, Feywild eggs, cherry bread, or elven bread? Do you have any of them?
I'm quite sure I can conjure up most of that. The dwarven stuff, absolutely not.
Oh.
Bacon, too salty. No. Elven stuff, though, of course. The elves know how to remain chaste.
Yeah, that's fine. What about the iron rations? That's pretty.
What is iron rations? Is that just like beef,
rations
salted beef or something?
No, it's hang on. Let me pull it back up again. That was the exact page that I pulled out. It's cheese, meat, figs or apricots, nuts, crackers, and different other bits of fruit.
That sounds wholesome enough for Folly, yes. Absolutely get some of that.
Stuff. Yeah. Just bits. So that's the iron rations. But you're sure that there's nothing that I can do to help with whatever ails you? I mean, I'm sure that I could maybe do something. Maybe not right now, but I could definitely, like, if there's an ingredient or something that you are looking for that you can't get hold of, I can maybe find when I'm out there.
Roll a persuasion for me, please.
Because I just really like to help people, and you really are you are totally, oh god.
I'll give you advantage.
Oh god.
No.
Okay. I assure you, Fairy, that Ellie, I am sorry, that I have
Last
things.
person just to call me fairy got punched in the nose and
Yes,
Well,
that's
thank
why
you.
I'm correcting myself. I assure you, I have this perfectly under control.
okay. How much do I owe you for all that stuff?
Oh, it's part of the gold fee.
Really?
For staying with the Folly. Yes, I told you. If you stay at the Sorcerer's Folly, all your needs shall be provided to.
Awesome. Thank you. I'll get out your hair then, and I'll kind of run out and try and find the rest of the party.
Okay.
Are there other commoners and things walking around town that just aren't?
Yeah, I mean, we are getting closer to the end of the workday now, so there are people filtering in from the west, from the quarry at this point. It's a pretty slow.
Does anybody else look ill? As in, like, humanoids, not the metronomes. or whatever.
Roll me a medicine check. You're not really practicing that kind of thing. Mostly they just look tired.
Mm.
Would an Arcana check get me anything?
Well, what are you trying to learn?
Well, I'm not going to try medicine because I already know my character doesn't really know much about medicine stuff. But considering what happened here, could there be a magical reason that people are always tired or not feeling very well or whatever?
Yeah. All right. Roll Arcana.
Okay, a second. Oh,
Oh,
well.
Jesus.
Come on, give me something good. Yeah, crit.
Crit.
24.
Okay.
Yes.
That's the wrong bloody thing. Okay. Is this in relation to the workers coming back, or?
Just in general, I'm Despair didn't hear the conversation between Ella and Folly, but just looking around, everybody seems kind of draggy down. So
On that
I mean,
note, on the magical.
I was gonna say, if we're specifically looking at workers, then I mean, yeah, I guess it could be about them.
If you're looking at the other workers note, with an Arcana check, you don't. You've got a fine eye for this. some of them do seem a little bit affected by magical energies. Yes, you can kind of like see the after effects of wild magic mishaps on some of their faces. So you notice like a patch of blue skin, or kind of like a natural tail, or kind of other random things on some of the workers. Nothing like what you would have seen with Ella, though. But yes, you are, and besides that, you're not really seeing any like the tiredness from the workers. Just seems to be from labour and having to deal with magical bullshit.
But it is having an effect on the town. All the more reason to get the cat back.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
hope the wizard can sort things out.
On that as well, you notice as well, in the presence of Craterton, the effects of the wild magic seem to be diminishing pretty rapidly.
So as long as they're in town, they're okay?
Yes.
Okay. Good to note.
But yeah, would anyone else like to do any shopping or anything else like that? And yes, my head, Ukanen. Yes, you can add that pouch there, Heward's little pouch of Heward's handy spice pouch to your inventory.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I buy that dust of sneezing and choking?
Yeah, you absolutely can.
That'll be in the...
It should just, if you just like search for it in your inventory, you should be able to find it.
Okay. Equipment. Crap, how much was that? 40 gold?
40 gold for the dust of sneezing and choking, yeah.
That's that taken out, Mag. Thank
And
you.
you said the arm blade, it was specifically, it could be any weapon, and it didn't have to be warforged to use it.
Correct. It's a very little nifty piece of Modron tech, this. Basically, like I said, it's something you strap to your arm like a gauntlet, and when you use the command word, it forms into whatever weapon you originally, the first weapon you decide it's going to be. That's what it is.
And can it be two-handed? I know the warforged version is a one-handed weapon.
I'll allow it to. I'll allow it to be a two-handed weapon. Yeah.
Yeah, could I buy that then? That sounds cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
No more carrying about an axe.
When you say whatever weapon, I'm assuming you don't mean like a +1, +2, +3 weapon.
No, it is magical, but it doesn't have any like bonuses to hit or damage.
Yeah, I'll buy that.
Okay.
Just assume from now on my great axe is a arm blade.
Yeah, it's cool. It's whenever you use it, it'll look like Transformer or whatever other cool thing you can think of, just out and form into your hand. So it's something you like. Not that you wear armor, but if you're wearing like a robe or something, it's something you can count. It counts as like a concealed weapon as well.
Can it become like a carjack so he can prop himself up every time he falls down?
It's permanently a great axe. And I'm not sure if you need to attune to it or not, but
I'd imagine so. I'll put it on, but I'll use my great axe in its stead.
okay. But yeah.
I say we head out straight away, chase the cat, and raid the vampire cellar.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Alright, so yes, by this point as well, Ellie, you've had a long enough time in the inn that you've had a short rest and attuned to the ring. And yes, I'll make that magic item and put it in your inventory once I get a chance. Should have done that already, sorry. And yes, as it finally ends attuning to you, it flares up in a glowing light, which spins for a moment before pointing almost directly due east, maybe south a little bit.
Ooh, maybe south a little bit. I like the sound of that.
I'm liking the sound of that.
Find a druid.
But yeah, you're going to you head towards the east gate then, towards the forest. I'll quickly move back over. Do I need to do anything? Is it being slow? Have I done something wrong? No, that's right. Is it just being slow on the stream?
Click the tab again.
There we go.
There we
Sorry,
are.
that was me.
Yeah, I got it.
There you go.
So yes, and can rename this now as well, as you know what this place is called now.
I've forgotten.
Duke von Spookington's Spooky Castle.
Oh yeah, I knew he was Duke von Spookington, but that's his name, is it? That's the name of the castle. Spookington Castle.
Von Dukington.
Duke von Dukington.
Yeah.
No, Spook von Dukington.
Duke von Spookington's Super Spooky Forest.
And yeah, you head east towards the gate. On approaching the eastern gate that borders Duke von Spookington's super spooky forest, you see, spreading out before you, tall skeletal leaves with twisting finger-like branches reaching into the darkening sky. A small crowd of guards and townfolk have gathered at the border to the forest, mumbling and pointing out towards a handful of disparate skeletons in the near distance. The skeletons seem lost, even dazed. They wander around in circles, stumble over fallen branches, and one is even walking directly into a tree, scratching out a groove in the dirt with its feet. Another drags a placard with a finely written scrawl upon it, reading, "The Duke is currently not entertaining."
Oh, that's
Sounds
rather
delightful.
odd. That's all
Oh.
very strange.
There might be an issue going to see the Duke then.
Well, we can but ask. Well, depends where the
I
cat
would
is.
rather not get turned into a skeleton though.
Probably not a good idea to ask the skeletons.
Is this an
And ask one of the
arcana?
townsfolk if they were people that they knew.
But they're skeletons, how would they know?
Yeah, yes.
Might have various scars or chips or something on the bones. Might be able to recognise the facial features. I don't know.
Yeah, you walk up to one of the towns, a group of townsfolk, and what are you asking if the skeleton used to be townsfolk?
Yeah.
Oh, no, nothing like that. The skeleton's kind of like just all popped out the ground with the Duke.
Oh.
As far as we know, they're just there. They just came with the forest. Acting mighty weird.
It came with the forest. So what, did the forest suddenly just pop up as well?
Well, as far as I know, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, I'm not a mage or anything, so I don't know how it works, but it seems to not just like be instant, but more over like a few hours or days, the changes. But whatever's going on. Yeah?
If we were to ignore the friendly skeleton with the placard telling us not to go to the Duke, would we be encountering anything sort of untoward?
Well, I don't know. The Duke's been fine with us. He's not caused any kind of threat before. But though I wouldn't want to go in there with those skeletons acting like that.
Are they normally quite friendly?
Yeah, I mean normally they just wave you along, and they can like form up in a line and just like point towards the castle. You're usually very well behaved.
Have you been to see Duke von Spookington before then?
Yeah, he holds a party every 10 day.
Oh, nice.
Does everyone come back from the parties? Alive?
Yeah.
Not missing any blood?
Well, I think the Duke does take a little bit of a stipend and such from the folk, but only those that are willing.
Okay, so consent. That's nice.
Yeah, it's mostly the only time we get to let off from proper steam is over at the Duke's.
I'd lose a pint of blood if I didn't have to sit and drink milk and eat crap all day.
Oh, tell me about it, mate.
Sounds like a fair trade to me. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm happy just wandering out and seeing if the skeletons do anything.
Yeah, you're heading over. You see the border of the town, and the forest is quite abrupt. It's the town kind of like the gate leading out of the town. There's a little bit of grassland just outside, a little bit of like nicely mowed lawn, so to speak. But then it kind of like just straightly cuts off and goes into the grey and dreary and barely alive foliage straight almost instantaneously.
The road apparent, are the skeletons doing anything?
Well, as soon as you cross the threshold, you hear coming from inside your, coming like from the back of your mind, just like the buzzing of like 1,000 insects in the distance, just like a tinny whine, a buzz that just instantly just cuts into you. Some of you instantly get some headaches. In fact, can everyone who's going over make a DC? Give me an intelligence saving throw.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Intelligence. What?
Nice, you can.
Wow, yeah. Oh god. Ellie's not rolling well today.
Me.
Okay. What did Despair roll as well? Yeah, 16. Okay. Ellie, Ukanen, and Kelsey. This buzzing gives you a pretty nasty migraine. You feel really put off by this. The buzzing doesn't really stop. And try as you might, it's still just there at the back of your head, just like stabbing into your mind. Cohen, Zarlaya, and Despair, though, even though the buzzing is still there, you've managed to steal yourselves and find the focus within yourselves to not be distracted. Yes. So yeah, Ellie, Buchanan, and Kelsey, you find that your thoughts and your concentration is you find it difficult concentrating now, basically.
Okay.
But yeah, as you go along, the skeletons do not attack. The ones nearby just continue acting as if you're not there, just kind of like wandering around, swaying back and forth. Just in fact, anyone wants to make an Arcana check, they can do so.
Nope.
Oh,
Yes. Moan baby. Oh no. I kind of flooped that one. I got an 8.
That's an 8. Anyone else? Kelsey with a 12. With disadvantage. Ellie, disadvantage as well.
I need disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you-
because
Yeah,
we've got the migraines.
yeah. Still a
Oh.
12.
12 with
Another
disadvantage.
12.
I suppose it may as well just roll. You never know.
Yeah. Who can disadvantage? Yeah. Okay. So 250. Okay. I'd say the Ellie and Kelsey still managed to get it, but Zarlal's a bit sharper. He's and Ellie and Kelsey both kind of all realise whatever's affecting you seems to be affecting the skeletons. Whatever's happening to you is happening to them as well. It's not. And it's as soon as you pass the threshold as well. So
I try
yeah.
pushing one of the skeletons just the other side of the threshold, just to see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few pretty close to it. You grab one. It doesn't resist at all, and you push it over. And as soon as it leaves the forest, it just collapses, deanimated.
Oops.
A couple of the villagers go, hey.
Oh, well, go on. Let's find this path. There's booze at the end of this path.
I think one of them actually grabs the hand that's fallen off and throws it back in, and it just starts crawling around. But yeah, you're forging ahead.
Yeah. Let's keep going.
Would we be able to walk along the, like, the slightly less kind of headachy part?
It seems like it's uniform no matter where you go.
Alright, okay. Never mind. Then.
Well, Ellie's a little fairy, right? Sweetie, if you want to just perch on my shoulder so you don't have to worry about walking, and just rest your head a bit, that's fine.
Yes, please.
So who failed? It was let's quickly put some tokens on your and Ellie. Okay. Let's actually change the music since you're in the forest now as well. Not that one.
Creepy forest music.
Spooky music.
So yeah, you head deeper into the forest. As I put in the top right, it's each hex represents half a mile, and in the forest isn't too dense, being so kind of like barren of a lot of life, but there's a lot of like broken branches and such. It's not the fastest going. You need to watch your step. You do, as you get further in, some of the skeletons. You still see skeletons wandering around, but some of them do kind of like come towards you, and just trying to start grabbing at you, laying hands on you, trying to like just grip at you. But they don't seem very strong, and you manage to like brush them off. But even after you've brushed them off, they still kind of like slowly shamble after you. And you keep on going. And I'm going to put you over here now. Let's just double check it. You do find, as you keep on going, a kind of path where some of the trees are growing denser than the others, and you find yourself almost funneled in as well, as more and more skeletons seem to be getting increasingly aggressive towards you as well. Still not outright attacking until you reach this spot here.
Were there any cat tracks, by the way?
Make a survival check.
Okay.
No, that's fine. No cat tracks. You see, like the footprints of skeletons here and there. You are kind of roughly following a beaten path as well. The ring continues to shine eastwards, and I'm assuming at this point you're still like following it directly, and it does take you through this pathway that as it forms throughout the forest until you come across this group here. Tell me, are you like how are you traveling? Are you going stealthily? Are you going fast, normal?
I guess normal.
Yeah, just going along normally. Okay.
Because everybody's a bit dazed, so we're sort of just watching. Well, half the party's a bit dazed, so we're keeping an eye on them.
But yes, you get to this point, and it is blocked off by a large group of various skeletons. You see two massive ones at the back as well, and a couple of you can probably see the ones at the side on top skeletal horses, and these ones seem significantly less dazed. They seem much more with purpose, and as soon as they see you, they start moving forward to slowly surround you. What are you doing?
Can I shout out to... Can any of you talk?
They do not respond. They just keep on moving to flank you.
So
I
we're
see
being
any-
flanked by skeletons. I'm gonna draw my hammer.
Readying a firebolt.
How many days travel was that? We
It
just
wasn't even a day.
Not even
Is it
a
like
day.
2
Not even a
miles?
full day. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've gone very far.
It's like I said, it's you left towards the late afternoon, so we are going into the evening at this point. Although another thing I should add, as soon as you entered the forest, all like natural daylight, your blue sky, whatnot, kind of like all faded out of the sky, and everything became grey. So everything, all colour seems to be like leached out of this place. It's still there. You can still make out colours and such, but it's all faded.
If they're not responding, I will go and hide behind this rock.
Yeah, roll a stealth for me. Okay, that's probably good enough for these guys. To be fair.
Yeah, because they're all dazed and confused, and yeah.
These ones seem significantly less. These seems to be moving towards you with a purpose. Like I said, they keep on coming.
Oh,
I try and shake off the headachy thing that I've got at the moment.
Not yet. No, it's a bit too soon to re-roll that. You see a couple of the skeletons at the back have got bows and arrows, and they start to draw them. Are we rolling initiative? People seem ready to fight.
Yeah, I can't think any other way. Oh yeah, click on your token.
Click your tokens.
Oh, I already had because I moved me.
what? Clicking. Roll the initiatives.
Well, unless somebody rolls out lower than me, I go last.
Yeah, look at that. That's my normal initiative range.
I got it.
Okay. I shall add that. Oh yeah, a botch. Botch on the initiative. Okay, let's see what this looks like. And did we miss anyone? Got Zala, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, everyone got it. So we just need to do one for.
First time.
Yay!
Never happened.
Have yourself a cookie.
And that's a 3. Descending. Okay, yeah, Zarlyle is at the top of the list. He's already hidden.
Yep. So he will have a shot at this. Hang on, I was on measuring. This skeleton that's on the warhorse there.
Okay.
He can. That should hit, doesn't it?
I've moved all the damn things there. Can I put... No, I can't. Too many character sheets. 21 will absolutely hit, yes. And you've got sneak on damage on that as well.
I do. So that's 13 damage.
13 damage, okay. Yeah, Zarla, you see these skeletons approaching you in a seemingly threatening manner. You duck behind a rock and aim down the sights, sight it perfectly, and loose, and the skeleton's head just goes straight off and
Nice.
Instantly KO'd.
Mm.
Oh, it looks like my API is not working properly there, so it's not going to blood spurt. That's annoying. I needed to refresh it apparently. But that's fine. It's dead anyway.
Woo!
Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, you've still got a bonus action.
Yeah, I do, because I was already hidden, so I will scoot forward behind this rock and try and hide behind this rock.
Okay, yeah, another stealth.
Mm-hmm.
20. Yeah,
Should do it.
you do that and combat roll over to the next rock and flatten yourself against it. Okay. All of these things are in the way. I need to get them on the other side. Hopefully this won't fuck up the what the audience is seeing, but I need to move them over because I need to be able to see this. Okay. Warhorse's turn. Okay, they've got a pretty high movement. And yes, with the shot fired, they start charging.
Oh, I was kind of hoping because it was just the horse, it would just run off because it didn't have a rider anymore. Oh well.
Okay. Yeah, that one's just on. Is it? Is it? No, it can just make it. Okay. One of them bumped straight into your Zalaya there.
See me. I'm not here.
I'm gonna say what's happening with that is that it loses its action as it basically bumps and.
Yeah.
Actually, let's see, because it might just go right past you. Actually, where was it? It was up here, wasn't it? So. Yeah, it's going to go around here and then dash into Yukonin, but it's lost it doesn't have an action. This one here. So here's the problem with all this terrain. Yeah, that one's stuck just behind. And this one. I've put Yukonin in the Yukonin in the really first place here. Okay. Yeah. Cohen's slightly protected there, being between the rocks. Okay. All right. So first of all, one of them is going at Despair. Even though she's in the back, one of them's come round the back and attacking. 12, does that hit you, Despair? Are you with us, Muse?
No, it does not.
No. Yes, this is the riderless one. It kind of like rears up and tries to get at you with its hooves, but you dodge out of the way. Okay, one of them is stuck there, but two of them are going at Yukonin. That's an 8, which I'm assuming is a miss. And a 21 against Yukonin.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Oh, 9 damage. 9 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
As it clocks you in the side of the head. Alright, and then it's your turn.
Does Ukana know that these are undead? Pretty obvious
It's
that they're
it's
undead.
pretty obvious, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 11:30 now as well. We'll run one turn of combat and then call it there. If that's okay with everyone.
Lost connection there, sorry guys.
It's okay. I was going to say we'll run one turn of combat and then call it there because it's 11:30 now.
Okay. Well, seeing that suddenly something comes over her and she doesn't quite understand where this power is coming from, but she's going to go with the flow and she's going to use Channel Divinity and turn the undead.
Yeah, what's the range? Is that 30 feet on that, yeah?
I haven't actually got a range on it. Yes, it's 30 feet.
Okay.
They must make a Wisdom saving throw of DC 13.
Okay, and that's all of these guys. Okay.
So I'm going to say, like, her eyes go all white and she doesn't quite understand what's just happened.
So let's go from left to right. Fail. Pass. Pass. Fail on the war horses. And the last one failed as well. And then there's 3 skeletons there as well. Oh, welcome back. Left to right. Pass. Fail. Pass. Okay. So they are turned. Okay, so on their turn they will just start fleeing from you, the ones that are turned. Okay, Minotaur's turn. They've rolled poorly on their initiative, so they don't have much space to get at you. How much movement? 40 feet. And the reach is only 5 feet, so yeah, these guys are stuck. So yeah, these guys are going to start running around the side.
If you start to get out of the way. Go up.
Okay, and that's their turn done. Cohen.
Right off the rip, I would like to rage.
Yeah.
Recognizing the danger, obviously, I just go absolutely berserk. Well, almost.
Not
I'm
quite.
just going. Yeah, I'm gonna move. Oh, I'm within 5 feet. Yeah, no, I'm gonna attack the one that's already within combat with me.
Okay.
Reckless and Great Weapon Master. Ugh.
Oofed. No, that's a miss, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's already minus the 5.
Yeah.
It was 15 minus 5, 10. Yep, that is my turn.
Okay, yes. As Yukonin channels divinity to turn them, it rears back and throws your aim off. And you miss. Okay, skeletons. So that one's not turned. That one is. So that one instantly just jumps off and starts running. So I believe it's full dash action, isn't it? So half movement lost for dismounting. Kind of like getting jammed between people there as well. But it can get pretty far. That was the only skeleton that failed. The rest of them, what can they see? Okay, he can't see anyone, so he needs to move forward. There's a lot of stuff between them as well. A lot of cover there currently for you guys. Heal as well will do the same. This one will jump up. Okay, yeah, they all start coming in at you now. And they're going to start taking shots. With everything in between as well, all this is going to be with a lot of cover in front of you. So I'm not sure how well these guys are going to do. I said it was like minus 5 to hit with large targets, didn't I?
Think so.
So
Something
yeah,
like
only one's got a clear shot. So yeah, they're just going to like go for the nearest targets here. So 2 at Cohen with minus 5 to hit. Oh, okay. He's hitting anyway. That's fail. Oh, you're not going to give me damage. Oh, here we go. Nope.
I was having this problem the other night.
Alright. Let's do it the old-fashioned way. 4 plus 2, that's 6 damage. Rage down to 3 damage.
Okay.
This one here is technically close enough to do a short sword attack on Ukanen. 11 will miss there, I believe.
Yeah.
I think someone's going to take some shots at Kelsey there as well, seeing she's there. -5 to hit. 2 shots at Kelsey. So that is a 18 and a 12. Kelsey?
Yep.
18 hits.
Was that 18 hits? Yes.
And it's still doing that, okay. 4 damage. As one managed to get an arrow through all the cover into you.
No problem.
And then there's one more, and that is going to go for Ukanen, seeing as she's right at the front. A short bow attack. But with the thing of the way, that's 11 to hit.
Nope, does
No,
not hit.
11 doesn't. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, that's
So
me.
yeah, all these things in the way,
You can have it if you want.
they can't get at you. So yeah, not the best round from them. Ellie.
Okay. This is Zerla here over here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
But you can't
Okay.
see me. I'm holding a bush in front of my face.
15. Apparently, I can't see a damn thing anyway. Everything's dark.
Yeah, because it's dark in here and you've not got night vision. It's just got Kelsey's light is the only thing that's showing.
Can you
what's
wield
going
a
on.
scimitar, by the way, Ellie?
Yeah.
Well, maybe when you go back to the shop, you should pick up that moon thingy scimitar because that casts light.
Mhm.
Not far light, but light.
Thought she was gonna do.
Yeah, I ended up picking up dust instead. Anyway, right, going from that,
Mhm.
I would like to cast Fairy Fire.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah.
So it's got a range of 60 feet. It's a
Mhm.
dex 13, and even though I can't see a damn thing, I think. Where's my?
It's a 20 feet square, I believe. So you're looking at
Yeah.
that. So yeah, just.
No. We're taking it down. It's
Just
like, yeah. So it's going to be like where I've put the arrow, kind of thing. There. That's where my line is starting for the top of the box.
You get both horses.
Yeah.
from there, yeah.
Yeah.
So what we want, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 deck saves.
Yeah.
Um,
And as I say, it's a DC 13.
Yep. All right. Skeleton manages to crit on that. 2 war horses. 14 and a 19. Oh god. And how for the Minotaur? Okay, Minotaur is lit up. I'll put that next to it.
Why is it not coming up for like any kind of?
Damage. Yeah.
It doesn't do damage.
Does it not
Oh.
do damage? Oh well, I'm just blinding them with my fairy fire then.
Well, it gives
I don't know what
it gives you gives whoever gets fails the save, you've got advantage to hit it now. Everyone does. It's literally illuminated by little spores from you, basically pointing out where this thing is and how easy it is to hit it.
Okay, so the Minotaur's a glowing target then.
Yeah, it's turned into a kind of like scary Minotaur into a purple glowing scary Minotaur.
Yay.
Best kind of Minotaur.
Well, I'm glowing.
I think that's me.
Yep. Okay, Kelsey.
Right. Since I am striking distance of this warhorse thing,
Mm-hmm.
we'll go for the warhorse skeleton. use my great weapon master
Yeah.
and slap
So-
it with a hammer.
That's down to 11 then, which does not hit this thing.
Nah.
No, nay.
Nah.
Yeah. You kind of heft it up, and go for it, but you've taken too long to do it, and it kind of like canters back a little bit, and you go.
I think Kelsey's about as asleep as I am right now. So yeah, that seems good.
Okay. And Despair, how are you going to finish us up here?
I will turn around and do a level 1 burning hands on the horse behind me. If he's still there.
Yeah, it's still there. Okay, so that's it's currently feared. It got affected, but yeah.
That's okay.
Okay,
It's a
so
DC 13 Dex.
okay, it fails.
Save. 12 damage. Fire.
So it's 12 fire damage. Yeah, you turn around and blast it with fire, and it just goes up in.
And
Yeah.
let me do the thing. Let me make sure. No, flames of yes. Oh no, it has to hit me with a melee attack, so I'm not going to worry about it right now.
Okay.
But for next time, know that the flames of I'm gonna have to learn that dude's name. Erupt. Doesn't do anything to the horse right now, but if he tries to attack me and hits, then he gets more fire damage.
Well, it's turned right now, so that skeleton's not going to be doing any of that.
Yeah. But in case anybody else tries to get close enough.
Yeah. Well, there's a minotaur circling around to you, so yes, it's very possible.
Yes, it is. Flames is always a good idea, so we're gonna do that.
Okay. And yeah, we are going to call it there, I believe. And we shall conclude this combat next week.
That's good.
Yeah, very talky episode, but very important to introduce all of these characters. I believe you learned quite a lot. You were quite successful with a lot of your endeavours. And yeah.
Except from Ellie, who failed to punch a man in the nose.
Luck next time.
I just got escorted out by a golem.
It was probably better that you didn't hit him, to be honest.
You see that? Like, there's a point.
Oh no, it could have turned the whole thing rather interesting.
Very, very quick.
They go to quest to get the cat because now we've got a wizard trying to kill. And if somehow we manage to kill the wizard,
You're killing the
We
quest
will be
giver.
the
You're
cat.
killing the
Yeah.
main quest giver.
We wouldn't have killed him. We'd have just punched him in the face a few more times.
No, if that had turned into a combat there, that would have not gone well for you.
no, 2 golems and a wizard who's
Yeah.
probably level whatever.
Yeah, it's got some very high level stuff.
One of those DM moments where you make the character sheet and you think, nah, they won't need this. They'll just do it anyway. And then it's like, oh.
Yeah, I'm making sure that the vast majority of these NPCs have stat sheets. So
Oh, well done.
Just in case we decide to do anything stupid.
Better than me.
well,
Because, yeah.
as I stated in the Bloodstart, any of these characters that you've met could be a or the BBEG. And that is up to you who you choose to side with as you learn more.
Even Ella.
I don't think Ella could be one.
No. Granny.
No.
Granny's to be
Granny Overhill. Yeah, she's just currently with a sniper rifle, just looking over the crate.
No, I think it's folly. Folly.
I'm 90% certain I do not like that angel.
Like I said,
I'm creeped out by her.
it's your choice.
Well, Ellie's getting on with the angel well enough. She's giving me lots of stuff. Stuff. She's
But we
giving
need
me
to give
lots of
him a
stuff.
cracker.
No, it's snuff.
Oh no, I forgot about the cracker.
He needs a cracker.
I
Folly
mean,
wants a cracker.
she's giving us more crack. She's giving us crackers and one of the in the iron rations.
She's making
Like-
some of your crackers.
Mm.
I think I might have sussed what's going on, but I'm not saying anything.
Cool.
I have to jump off here, guys. I'm super tired.
No problem.
Yeah.
Right.
No worries.
I know
Catches
that
it.
feeling.
That's
I've
good.
been missing bits that are going on.
As
and
I
sort of-
said, I think a lot of us
it
are
is.
pretty tired at the moment, to be fair. But I will keep the word and stay on for the chat for a little bit.
Well, me and Dom have got another game tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Got one going, have we? Good.
Yeah, if you come to mine for about 7:30, because I'll have my niece with me.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
Because my sister's going in for a child eviction notice.
Oh, she's having an eviction notice, is she? Yeah, fair enough.
Mm.
Well,
You know, good luck with that
Hope it-
eviction notice then.
it's as quick as
Yeah.
quick as Nick's.
Hopefully.
Mm.
So I may be having a new nephew or niece by tomorrow in the evening.
Ooh.
Probably the morning. If it's anything like Orla, they wait till the middle of the night, and Ivy, middle of the night,
Yeah.
early hours of the morning.
That's true.
Andrew was born at 11:30 in the morning.
Yeah. Let's
Right,
go
I'm
to
going
the
to come out the chat and
Yeah.
come downstairs. Basically.
Yeah, me too.
But I'll
I'm,
see you all next
yeah.
week.
Yeah. Thank you very much for joining
you
us,
tomorrow.
Rach.
Thank you
And
for letting me join.
I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah.
Yeah.
See you next week.
Catch you later.
Yep.
See you later. Bye.
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 Bye bye.
Bye.
I'm gonna go too. So bye.
No problem.
Bye. I'll stick around
Just
with
a
you for a
sec.
little bit. I've got nothing
Yep.
better to do.
Well, I've got to go because my phone's going to overheat if I don't. So,
Yeah.
Alright.
lovely seeing you all. Night night.
All right.
See you later.
Night.
Night. I'm not going to stay on too long though, because I'm knackered as well.
Yeah. Same. Yeah. Like despair getting a crit on that persuasion check, followed by, what if we create a magical item that'll solve all the bloody problems
Yeah.
that we're gonna have? Yeah. What if you did do that?
Yeah. But you're right, because it would take time to build.
Yes.
By which time we could probably do most things anyway. Yeah, we got no chance of catching that cat the first time. I wouldn't have said. Unless we're supposed to catch it and then it goes again. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah. But it's a great idea. Working out a way to try and capture it in a way where it won't be able to escape.
But yeah, I definitely know what's going on with Folly. You don't need to tell me whether I'm right or not, but if I am right, I get a biscuit at the end of the campaign.
I'm curious.
Oh,
Do you-
the GIF I sent you should have given it away.
Oh,
shouldn't
yeah. The idea that she's a fallen star.
it? She's the whole reason for the crater.
She's the
She
whole
said
reason.
herself she's the first person to be there.
What's that?
Tell him I'd say the same as well.
Yes, Susie kind of like had the same thought as well. I mean, she did. Yeah, she said she was the first. She also said, that I think you got a pretty successful persuasion check in there as well, as she told you that the crater was formed in by the actions of sorcerers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She did, but she might have been lying. I don't trust her. She might know if we're lying, but we don't know if she's lying.
I'd say make a religion check, but we're out of game now.
Yeah, we're at a game, yeah. Or if not lying, withholding certain information.
Mm.
Because it could have been the sorcerer. She could have crushed to the earth and then they've gone to try and capture her, but instead blown the massive rift that's causing everything. We'll have to see.
Yeah, well, it's a good theory.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, this is going a bit slower than I was anticipating. I was expecting for us to have to do the stuff in Craterton and then do the combat as well, but I've only just gotten to it.
Well, you had a
yeah.
couple of things. You had Rach, who needed introducing.
Yeah.
Then you had everybody trying to make a magical cat carrier.
Things always take a bit longer than you intend, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. So
Yeah, that one shot went well. That I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
it's a shame Muse isn't here, so I can talk to her about it.
Oh yeah. Fair enough. Well, time.
But yeah. I don't know. Do you want to tell the audience about what you did?
Yeah, because there's no audience. Yep. It was just basically 5 puzzles and then a big fight that didn't quite go how I expected. It was supposed to be a labyrinth, but labyrinths are.
Oh god, we're getting a raid now.
Oh.
We're getting a raid into the Q&A.
Okay. Typical.
Fabio!
But yeah, so instead of a labyrinth, it was a corridor of doom with 5 puzzles. So most of which you know about. One was the big open door that nobody realised was open. They got that fairly quickly.
Yeah.
There was some stairs, the infinite stairs that you had to walk up backwards, and they got that really quickly. Kelly got that. It was like that scene in The Good Place. You know, it's like, Jason got that. Oh, this is a new low.
Infinite stairs that go backwards, eh?
In order to solve, yeah, if you go forwards, you just end up back at the bottom of the stairs. So you have to walk up them backwards.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll let you do that.
And then Fabio, who is at some point going to make me some tiramisu and send it to me.
I need to get that bit off. Ow, 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 ow.
Take the itchiness off.
It's not itchy, it's just the tight bell. Do you want to put it on? No, because then it'll echo, won't it, if I put it on speakers?
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Oh, excuse me.
I don't know anything, Fabio. I am a babby in the ways of Twitch and streaming and whatnot.
I said a shout out, not a shout you. Leave my accent alone. Me.
Oh, is that what you're taking the mick out of?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Right. I'll leave you to it. I'm gonna go to bed because I'm knackered.
Okay.
I'll see you next week.
Yeah, Monday.
Monday. Yeah.
And we'll see what our skeleton fluke decides to do with his moral conundrum, I suppose.
Yes, I'm really trying to get people to talk more, but it's not really working, so I think I'm just going to have to put more combat in places. But never mind.
How to get to... The trick to get people to talk more is to talk to them more.
Yeah.
I find.
Yes, more NPCs that are saying things and encouraging conversation.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And so, yeah, as a DM with RP and such, you really need to lead by example. And hope that your players can be asked to go along with it and go, you what? What? Are you talking to me? Name and no names.
I think I did quite well with the thingy today.
Oh, I wasn't talking about you.
I know you
were
weren't
good.
talking about me, but you were talking
Yeah,
about
I mean-
Matt.
It's fine. People were tired
But
today.
that kind of goes in. That kind of goes into the dynamic between us as well. I think I would like to think that anyway. Ellie's the one that's alert
Yeah.
with anything.
How was the overall game? Any tragedies?
Only
Um,
that the inn only serves
The
milk.
barbarian's still on his feet this week.
The combat has only just started. Yeah, I was expecting to get further than that. So yeah, no great tragedies apart from the fact they found themselves in a town that doesn't have any alcohol.
Oh
in
yeah,
it.
there's no alcohol in the town.
Or
It's a dry
salt or
town.
sugar.
They serve like
artificial
Everything's flavours.
salt. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, I'm camping outside that town from now on. I'm not going back.
Oh, good luck. Good luck with that.
All right, I might go in town and then just nip out the walls every now and then for a for a beer.
Yeah, Fabio, are you watching? You looking at Twitch chat, Dom?
Yeah.
'Cause Fabio's got a
yeah.
good point there.
Yeah.
And yes, we are
it's not.
playing Prince of the Apocalypse, which is a massive sandbox campaign.
It is, but I'm not really running it as sandboxy as
Yeah,
it could be,
true.
I suppose. Because I'm just trying to make it simple for everybody. So it's a case of where like there's these places you can go to next. Which one do you want to go to?
We're happy to follow the giant flashing arrows.
Yeah.
Tell me where to go. Okay, it's gonna be.
Right, I'm going to go to bed. So I will
Yeah.
catch you on Monday. Night, night.
Good night. Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah. So, sorry, Fabio, for the slightly impotent raid. Yeah, this is the Q&A where everyone's like, "Oh, I just want to go to bed now." Prince of the Apocalypse. Prince of the Apocalypse is weird as a campaign because it's got a very poor reception. There's a lot of good ideas in it, and the dungeons and the maps are great, but it is regarded by a lot of DMs as one of the modules that needs the most work as a DM. And when you're like paying for the module, you expect a lot to be done for you. I think the other side of that coin is Storm King's Thunder, which gives you far too much information. I still need to read both of these books. The only thing holding me back is that I might play them at one point. Although I think at this point, well, I'm playing Princes of the Apocalypse, so I can't read it until I'm finished the campaign. And Storm King's Thunder, I don't think I'm likely to play or run it, but for completionist's sake and to actually get an idea of it, I'll probably check it out. But yeah, now I'm by myself, and I can only react to questions. Oh, there we are. Shoehorn the story. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'd run it. I suppose if the players weren't really invested in the main plot, just ramp up the what the cults are doing, and have them just start messing with the players and what the players care about more and more. Yeah, it's also always on the onus of the players to create a character that cares about things about more than money. It does have a lot of good adventure hooks and saying to say, all right, I believe so. From what I'm getting the gist of, yes. Again, Dom is the DM. I'm a player in it, so I don't know what's in the book in regards to that. But the feeling I'm getting is yes, the cults have objectives. Yeah, well, if it's just liquid money, then yeah, why not just go somewhere else? But if you've got like property and physical things that are tied to locations, then yeah. If someone comes to your house and bashes it in, then yeah, you care. God damn it. But yeah. Now that I've just been raided, I should probably raid out somewhere else. So I'm going to start doing that stuff now and looking through Twitch and seeing what else is going on. Let's see if there's any good D&D things going on, or maybe an XO thing. Of course, CZ's not behind me, so I don't know what's going on. I actually raided into this group last time, so yeah, they play at the same time it looks. They were pretty cool. I think I just raided during an actual player death last time. So, do I want to be less obvious though and actually just do something different? Wife, help!
What?
Oh. I was going to... Is Fabio an EXO?
No.
No.
He's in the community though. He's in the community,
Okay.
but he's not an XO as yet.
I'd still say, regardless, go for it. What campaign are you looking to run, Fabio? An own homebrew or a module? And also, yes, Susie, where should we raid out to? The same group we did last time are there, but I don't know if it's cool to just come homebrew. Ooh. Tell me more in the incredibly slow text format.
Is it going to be all online or is it going to be in person with a camera? Kind of critical role style or...
I mean, that's starting soon, although, yeah.
Yeah, that's D&D Beyond.
Oh, it's D&D Beyond, yeah. Yeah, we need, they need our raids.
Because I was kind of looking at that one.
Yeah.
Or that one, they're both small. That's another homebrew.
Squish Squash is the name of one character there. I think they might get it just for that.
Just
Why not both?
I started meditating.
Yeah.
sounds like a good idea.
I mean, if the geography's not against you, then absolutely go for stuff like that. I mean, we're all my group's all over the place.
Yeah.
So we're in Scotland near Glasgow. Zalia's down in the north. He's pretty much the closest in the northwest of England. I think Rach is around there as well, roughly.
Dave, obviously, you know where he is.
I can't remember.
Whitby.
Where's Whitby?
Scarborough.
Where's... Alright, okay.
Seaside.
Yeah. Obviously Cohen's in Ireland. And Muse is all the way over in the Americas. Okay, so yes. So he's still
He
relatively.
calls himself a Yorkshireman.
He's still relatively close, then, isn't he?
Yeah.
So it is.
It's only 4 or 5 hours if you decide to come visit.
Yeah, it's semi possible. Not sure how well that would go. Yeah, these guys look groovy.
They've only just started as well, actually.
So yeah, did you raid them or do? Yeah, so
No,
I just so it's slash raid epic fumbles. Okay. Yep. Unless anyone wants to say anything else to me very quickly, I'm going to hit the raid button. Going once, going twice, going 3 times.
We're good.
I think we're good. Yeah.
Thank you for the raid, Fabio.
Yes, thank you.
It's
Thank you
much
for joining us
appreciated.
at the end. Yeah. All right. Thank you, folks, for joining us, and I hope to see you next week.
I'll probably be back on tomorrow night at some point.
You
On
will.
Thursday. You will. Probably.
Am I going to do it again?
I don't know. I'm supposed to be doing podcasting with the Goldilocks.
Probably not then.
Unless he's forgotten.
Okay.
But we'll see.
Bye-bye.
Only cheating if you get caught.
Accurate.
Yeah, you can put it on
And ooh, we have a raid from XY D&D. Thank you for the raid. I'll continue the recap. Thank you, Fabio. As I see you right now. And after winning the meat pie contest, our little bricks was a bit useful for anything to happen there. And they met a fellow named Irvin. That actually congrats fellow Squishquash. Let me just see the journal entry so I can show you the beautiful face and artwork coming from Critical Role. Here you go, Irvin.
Oh, they're playing
And he actually
Into the Nether Deep.
And
Yeah,
off
okay.
screen,
Oh yeah, it's
I
right
did
there.
this
Call
little
the Nether
thing
Deep.
with our Ari here that Andres also did a meat pie contest
Just drop this, can't I?
and
I need to stop
actually
streaming,
won
don't I?
on his side too.